You can't take Artie anywhere.
Here's Artie hammered. He's not even that hammered yet, asking for booze. They taped the whole thing.
Doug, what happened to the booze?
Oh, dear.
I thought you wanted to have a good shot of this will make for a way better show.
What'd you ask me for? What do you want?
Jack Daniels.
And
ice, whatever.
Glass and some ice. Go look at
I want Jack Daniels.
Carrot Top, what are you doing here?
Is Artie starting to sound gay, too? Like, Jack Daniels, whatever.
Let's go, baby.
Right, I think he just got into the whole thing. I think he even took on a girl's name.
Yeah.
Call him Marilyn.
And his boyfriend, Jack Daniels.
Where's Jack?
Where's Jack Daniels? My boyfriend.
I need some JD on ice.
I don't know what happened. Then Artie... Oh, then Artie wants to F.
One of the guys?
Both the guys. Wow. Because he wants to put on a dress and have them have sex with him.
Artie's even a bottom.
Let's do some fashion, shall we?
Okay. Speaking of gay guys, let's Okay.
All right.
Woo! Come over here.
Let's try some stuff on.
Which one of you gay guys wants to
Which one doesn't?
I got enough liquor in me to a gay guy.
Man.
Let's go, baby.
So Artie's saying if he's drunk enough, he's gay.
No. He's in the other room, by the way. He's getting made over now.
Does he remember this?
I don't know. I just looked at him because evidently he was out all night with these gay guys. I don't know what happened. Might be a whole revelation coming in.
Artie came out last night.
Yeah.
None of these gay guys have the balls to me, and I guarantee it.
All right, let's go. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
Okay.
They don't even want him.
I know, they're like, ugh.
Artie's a sloppy queen.
70's drunk.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
All right.
How about queer-eye straight guy? Yeah, they don't have the balls for that, Bravo, do they? I'm an ugly straight guy, but they won't me. They'll No. Some Ben Affleck looking.
Sheesh.
Okay.
And the gay guys are like, I just want to dress you and get out of here.
They're not supposed to be nurses.
Yeah. Oh, it turned into
have to take care of him.
I saw the two gay guys when I was coming in because they were playing with my dog, and I said, they go, oh yes. I went, he's got a lot of problems, doesn't he? They go, yeah.
Oh my. No wonder he's so quiet when he's around us. He doesn't want us to see.
A real guy.
You guys have fun.
Right here.
We're taking numbers. Who's next? Who's next?
I'll make a list.
Okay.
I'll put this on and any fag in here right now.
Good Lord.
That's already putting on a dress. I think the police think that whistle is the police coming in to bust up.
But I mean, we didn't send those people out to be abused by Artie.
I know. Artie's hammered and yelling that he wants to get effed.
By faggots.
He's screaming out faggots.
I'm embarrassed.
Me too.
Hey, you need some more Jack or something over there?
Get me some more Jack and I'll any fruit in this place. Put this on. You can pretend I married you, you
Oh my God, I can't take it. Oh my, I can't. This is horrible.
I've got 45 minutes of tape like this.
Sheesh.
And badgering them.
And they never dropped him in the gutter and left him?
No, hey, it's a real makeover. This is the best makeover they ever had.
Yeah, if they can fix this mess.
They can put this on Bravo.
They're geniuses.
It's the Prairie wedding. It'll be fantastic.
This is for me.
Cut out a hole for my ass and me.
And what does Artie want?
He wants to get laid.
Oh my God.
And he's very passive.
How acidic.
I think he'd try oral first.
Well, he says that was the first thing he was offering. He said nobody would do it for him. So now he's offering up his butt.
Artie's gay.
And that might as well just get right with it.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, man. Don't you think it's kind of weird that you've got, like, KC's all depressed and he's gay? Now we're finding out. Yeah, I mean, we kind of knew Artie was messed up and he gets all depressed.
Yeah, like
he might be gay.
I always thought Artie was kind of homophobic. Now I know why.
Yeah, but I
What's with your show, man? You're attracting these kind of guys.
I know. I got I got to really look into that. There's something in the water.
You got a straight eye for the queer guy.
I can tell you that, man. I'm the only straight guy left. Me and Fred, of course.
Well, Fred had his moment.
Oh, yeah. What am I talking about? Fred's as gay as they come.
Holdy-do.
Fred had a gay Rich on his lap making out with him.
One time in 48 years, there's not a gay man.
Oh, I don't know about that, dude.
Please.
You can
haven't made out with any men.
One time.
Hank.
Artie could say this is his one time.
Hey, Hank, you're on the air.
Oh, my God. Forget about KC. Forget about Scott. At least that was for a lot of money. This only took liquor.
Yeah, you're right.
Couple of drinks and the boy went gay.
Artie's bent over.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, hey, what can I tell you? I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Yes, Mike.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Artie puts Fred and Gay Rich to shame, man. That was like nothing compared to this.
Oh, wait, I haven't even begun to...
Right, he's got more tape.
Yeah, that's tip of the iceberg what I just played you.
Was anybody sitting on his lap or anything?
I don't know. Doug's got the whole story. We're gonna hear it after the commercial break.
I think he was a threat to every gay person around him.
Artie was a man's man. I don't know anymore.
I know. He's total man's man.
All that baseball crap is a ruse.
Yeah. Dwayne, you're on the air.
Yeah, when are you going to rush this on E, man?
Yeah, were they shooting this for Bravo? They'll never be able to use this.
No, we're putting it on E.
Thank goodness.
Got to do it quick.
Yeah, they're promoting their show, which, by the way, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock on Bravo. I should plug those guys. They were good sports.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
They should get plugs for the rest of the year.
Well, they're coming in with Artie. They're going to tell you the whole story.
Y'all could do a special just on Artie Lane getting drunk.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
The guy is crazy.
It's time for another intervention.
Yeah, you're not kidding. And in a big way.
Does he realize his mother is going to hear this?
Mark, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, he should be fired right now for acting like that. You can't send him out like that. That's ridiculous.
I've been hammered, but never had any gay stuff come up.
Never wanted to offer yourself up?
Usually I want to bang some ugly chick. That's as far as it's gone.
That's as gay as you get.
That's about as gay as I get. Never got this gay. But then again, I don't drink Jack Daniels.
Maybe it's the Jack.
Jack will make you nuts.
Yeah, I want to thank Jack Daniels. They sent me over a leather jacket that was great, and a money like not a wallet but a money clip thing with a leather thing over it. It's the best thing I ever had.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's like a little crummy promotional item, and it's great.
I love it when those promotional items actually work out because they spend so much money on them. Most of the time, you just throw them in the trash.
I wish I could get 10 more of them instead of my wallet. I just use like a little money clip, and it has
10?
And has a little place for a credit card.
But you need 10 of them?
Yeah, because I'm afraid they'll break.
Oh. Replacements.
Yeah. Hey, Mike,
maybe they'll hear.
Mike, you're on the air.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, Howard.
Hey, Mike.
How you doing?
Hey, no.
It's Mike from Houston, and I created the website, the Wellmet website, and I am organizing the reunion.
Oh, this is Mr. Wellmet website.
Mike, what's your last name, Mike?
Alterbaum.
All right, that's Mike. Yeah, I know Mike.
Exactly.
Did you go to camp with Mike?
Absolutely. Well, no, he didn't go to camp. I'm sorry.
I went to camp with his brother.
Okay.
Exactly.
And Mike's a younger guy than me.
I see.
That's exactly right, Howard.
Boy, I'm on that Wellmet website. I'd like to give you guys some money and make it run a little faster.
That would work, because that's what it's going to take.
Yeah, it's my old camp. I tell you, they got a website.
You're so into it, you need it to work better.
Yeah, I'm willing to donate money so it'll work better, because you go on there and it takes me an hour to get up. There's a message board, and all the Wellmet guys can
post.
Yeah.
So why don't you go to this reunion? You're so into it.
When's the reunion, Mike?
The reunion is the Friday of the weekend of August 15th, 16th, whatever that Friday is.
You know what? You're beginning to sound like Artie. Were you out with him last?
More Jack. No, it's early here.
Oh, I think you had a little JD.
I'm 520 in Houston. And you're the first person I've spoken to, and that's why.
Yeah, you know, why are you having a Wellmet reunion upstate? Why aren't you having them in Manhattan?
My buddies in New York call me when you mention it, and that's what they've told me. And I got to tell you, Howard, when they tell me that, it pisses me off just a tad. It really does, just a little. I'll tell you why, though. There's a couple of reasons. Number one, we wanted to have it near the camp. Because we did want to go visit the camp, which we are going to do.
That might be a little gay.
The holy site.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
We're going to go there.
It's a pilgrimage.
It's about the people.
It is more than that. It really is. Now, I've been there. But
are you married?
I am married. I have one little girl. She's 9 years old.
You didn't marry someone from camp, did you?
Actually, I married someone from my Western trip.
See?
But it didn't last.
Oh, got a divorce.
But you know what? This is really cool. I haven't seen her in 20-something years. She's going to be at the reunion.
So you're going to see your ex-wife?
I'm going to see my ex-wife at the reunion. My wife knows. I'm going to see my girlfriend from Western Trip. I wasn't girlfriend. She was not my girlfriend.
Yeah, but wait a second. I want to know if it's going to be people there that I know, not what you know.
Yeah, all his friends.
This is a good question.
Tell me,
By the way, Howard,
give me the guest list.
The number one question that I am asked is Howard Stern going to show? That is the number one question.
I might go for the day. I might go on that Saturday.
What, is it supposed to be a whole weekend?
Yeah,
It's a whole weekend.
I got my daughter comes home from camp that day, so I don't know if I can. You know what I mean? I got a whole.
I do know what you mean. A lot of people have that same issue. It's the kids and the camp thing. It is. A lot of them are like that.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna get in touch with you. Can you hold on? I'll give you a call later.
I'll hold on.
All right. Just give the guy on the phone your phone number.
I will do that.
All right. Hold on.
All right.
I might go to my camp reunion. I loved camp.
Go. I'm very amazed by this.
Maybe I should be there. Maybe I should be there.
Oh boy.
I wonder, like, there's so many chicks that I had crushes on, but now they're 49-year-old women.
Right.
You know, I don't know what that's going to be like.
They're approaching 50.
Yeah.
It's not even like they're just getting to 49.
Yeah. They're going to be 50 in a few weeks.
Some have already turned, probably.
I got to get this Artie story on the air.
I know. I can't wait to see him, that awful person. I used to think well of Artie. Now I'm going to know there's a raging, bigoted homo.
Digger.
Behind that face.
Good morning.
Hey.
Robin, you look so sensational. I just wanted to let you know.
Everybody's talking about Robin to me. They come to me about her.
You guys owe me a new coffee pot with the Artie thing with the queer eye for the guys. I just shattered my coffee pot on the floor. It was the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I'm going to... you know what I'll do? Let me take a break, and then I'll get Artie in here with the two gay dudes, and then... I'll play a bunch of tape.
Before you go, I just want to let you know two things. Carpe diem, you should definitely go to your reunion. It'll be a wonderfully nice thing, Howard.
Okay.
And secondly, Entertainment Tonight last night reported that Mark Harris is currently engaged to Dorothy Hope. Hello, Frisco!
I wouldn't be surprised.
Ken, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
What's going on with this Jack Daniels? I just cleared out my liquor cabinet.
You know, there's a rumor
dangerous.
Jack Daniels turned you gay.
I'm telling you what, man. I cleared out my liquor cabinet. I'm pouring it down the toilet right now. It's like queer eye for the brown eye.
Lynn, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on?
I know.
Hey, you know what? I always thought Artie was pretty good looking, man. I don't want him to turn into one of those bone smugglers now.
You might have lost him yesterday.
Yeah, I think you lost. I think you lost Artie to the dark side.
Oh, I don't know. Brown side, dark side, black side, man. I don't know.
Wait, when those gay guys do a makeover, they really make you over.
Yeah, you turn inside out.
It's queer eye for the Dago guy.
There you go. Thank you, Dwayne. All right, no Dwayne. All right, listen, we got to take a break.
What is this with Bianca here again today?
I don't know. I brought her to work. She likes work.
Oh boy, she doesn't like anything.
I told her we're going to work today.
And she got up on her hind legs and said, "Thank you."
Why? You love when she's around. Everybody likes it.
Please.
You don't like when my dog's here?
You know what? This is not a dog care center.
Ah, come on. Everyone, even all the girls in promotion said we need a mascot.
What are they gonna say?
Because it cheers up this place.
Oh, sure.
Have a closed vote. Let's have a closed vote.
They are not going to vote no.
No.
Because
what,
then you'd be walking around wondering who all voted no.
I'm not stuttering, John.
It's not about that.
You're the only one saying that.
Nobody's going to vote it down.
You know what? Everybody loves the dog.
I know.
Because you know what? It makes it different.
It cheers everyone up.
Yeah, no, it's just fun. The dog.
Now everybody's going to be, when is the dog going to get walked today? And now we'll have to have a discussion about that.
9 o'clock. Gary, take care of it.
No. I hate that dog. No, it's fine. We really.
It's fun having a dog around.
All right, bring him in every day then.
I was thinking about it. It's a girl, by the way. There's no spirit around here. I was thinking about it. Even the radio station. Nobody does anything fun. It's not like it's like this impersonal.
You're so right. I mean, they recarpeted the whole station, and they didn't even do our office.
Yeah. Well, what radio station ever brought in a dog to fix that problem?
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. I've never done things conventionally. Why shouldn't I bring in a dog to fix the problem?
All right, fine.
And can I say one other thing?
That's what everybody really needs.
At least the dog you can do something with. Those cats of yours that used to sit in a cage all day.
I'm not bringing them in here.
No one wants those things
You
here.
have before.
Because there was a problem.
You know,
He's just bringing
There is a problem. Morale.
No, I meant with the cat.
Lots of businesses do it.
You don't like the dog, Robin?
It's not that I don't like the
It's
dog.
bugging her that I
This
have
is
my
where
dog
we
here.
Work.
You know,
Now
Robin.
he's becoming one of these, I have to have my dog with me all the time.
No, just once in a while to cheer people up. Cheer me up.
Good.
I don't think twice in a year is all the time.
Right.
This is the start of an avalanche.
Yeah, that might be true.
So what? So what? You like it, Fred?
I love it. I love dogs.
He's a dog person.
Where is she anyway?
He prefers dogs to
Cat
people.
people don't get it.
He'd rather
There's
you
dog
send the
people, there's cat
people away
people.
and just bring in all
She's just
dogs.
laying down on the floor next to me.
Yeah, she's hanging.
So all.
And then she'll waddle through again.
But it's fun.
So what?
How you doing?
Nah, you got it all wrong. You're just
I
jealous.
don't have anything all wrong.
You
I
always get like
thought
that with
it was
me.
Obnoxious
She'll be getting
when
a dog
people
soon.
bring their dogs everywhere. They have them in their purses. They're always on their laps. You got to deal with the dog all the time when you're with them.
I think people need it around here.
All right.
I think I need it around here.
It's just like those people who put their kids on the answering machine.
No.
It's a little thing. Now
Well,
everybody's got to be with the dog.
no, you don't
You
have to be.
wanted
Don't you worry about it. You don't have to be with the dog.
You wanted a dog.
If you don't want to play with it,
Don't play with it. You're in your separate little room.
I am not saying I can't touch the dog or anything. I'm simply saying, you know,
It takes away
dog
attention
is
from
their
you.
home thing.
Does it take away attention with you?
Yes, that's it. That's my problem.
Nobody concentrates on my dogs.
You are the one who now needs more attention, so you're bringing in the dog together.
Well, if you want to put
Now everybody's got to be involved with that.
if you want to put attention back on you, we had a conversation the other day in the hallway about how your boobs are so huge now.
What?
Yeah, you got so skinny that your boobs are huge, and
I thought your boobs shrink when you lose weight.
not hers, and the headlights are on a lot too, and we love that.
Good for you, Robin. See?
It's so freezing cold around here. You can't
No one
help it.
forgot about
We don't
it.
care why it happens.
I don't. You know what?
You forget the
Keep
bulldog.
Bianca. Do whatever. We
I
got
do whatever I
drags
want
on
anyway.
The floor with toys and water. Fine. People be walking into water buckets now. It's okay.
I do have to
boy.
say that I do have to admit one thing that happened last week. Luckily, I came running into the studio. Bianca was right in front of the door, and I hit her with the door. I felt really
She
bad.
doesn't care.
Yeah, I guess
She's fine. She's a big bulldog. What do you call it? I like having the dog here. And that's all that matters to me.
That's what I said. You're one of those people now who must be with your dog all the time.
Yeah, all I'm going to say is I like it so it stays. That's the way it goes.
I simply said you started this before you even got the dog. I'm going to bring it into the work every day.
Yeah. It's going to happen more and more. So get ready. This is not the
Doesn't
end.
bother me because I don't have to do anything.
You're clearly irritated.
I'm simply saying that now to put this on everyone else is not fair.
You know how you know when somebody's bothered by something?
Yeah.
When they go, this doesn't bother me.
Yeah, that's the first sign.
I'm not going to have to do anything about the dog.
I'm a Robinologist.
I saw people the other day when the dog was here. Oh, now they're like, the dog is in the office. The dog is crying. Now they're running up and down the hall with the dog because the dog is sick of being here.
Oh, guess what? You're going to see a lot more of it.
Fine. You don't mind doing that to people. That's your business.
I don't mind.
All right.
I like it.
Just wanted to let you know.
There goes my dog with Gary. If you hadn't brought it up, nobody would have even known. All right, listen, we got to take a break. I want to get to the queer guys and
our other dog.
and Artie, and I want to get to about a million other things. We have so much to get to. Not only will you see the results of the queer guy makeover on Artie, but Amanda, who called us yesterday, who wants to get naked, is here.
Oh.
Lisa, the ex-stripper who can't find a job, is here. Daryl Hannah's calling in. I'll tell you how that came up. Oh, by the way, before I get into that, just to give people a heads up. All right, I'll give you a heads up later. I'll tell you about this later.
Okay.
All right. Here's the deal. So we had the two gay guys come in from the queer show. Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. It's on Bravo Tuesday nights. And we said, hey, make over Artie, because we figured Artie's the funniest one to make over,
And
because
the most difficult task.
Yeah.
Is it?
he's overweight and, he's a big mess. So just to recap, in case you didn't hear it, the gay dudes take him out after the show. And Artie, it's going okay. They take him for facials. They go to like a spa for like a mud wrap and all this kind of stuff. And I think Artie kind of bummed out too because he's surrounded by a bunch of gay guys, and also he's like wearing like little like panties for the mud wrap, and he's disgusted with his body. He felt real odd about it.
And did they do the waxing there or anything? Like they were going to take some hair off his back and stuff?
Not there. Not that I read. Maybe they did some waxing, but I didn't read that part.
I thought maybe that had something to do with it, that there was so much about his body.
So then they take him out to like this really nice lunch to talk about his manners for eating. And evidently he was like gnawing on a steak and the bones and, picking them up with his hands.
Most gracious eater.
Yeah. And he was drinking Jack Daniels. So then when they went to go actually buy clothes and have fun doing the makeover, Artie was kind of sloppy and hammered. Then he started telling Doug, I got to have another bottle of Jack Daniels. I got to have it. Once I start drinking, I can't stop. I'm not going to ruin my buzz. And he got hammered. Hammered. And that's when he started acting all gay, asking the guys to F him.
Well, obviously their little talk about manners didn't help.
Yeah, I mean... All right, so to recap, here's Artie begging for booze. I got a million of these tapes, too, and each one's funnier than the next.
Doug, what happened to the booze? I thought you wanted to have a good shot of this will make for a way better show.
What'd you ask me for? What do you want?
Jack Daniels.
And
ice, whatever.
Glass and some ice. Don't look at me.
I want Jack Daniels.
Carrot Top, what are you doing here?
Meanwhile, Artie's starting to sound gay there.
Yeah, he's getting a little squishy.
Yeah. Well, I know. So Artie hits the Jack Daniels. Somebody gets him a bottle because he's just whining and whining like a little baby.
They probably couldn't have gotten through the afternoon if they had.
No, he was freaking. And then all I know is the next thing he's like insulting these guys and
offering himself up.
And he goes, "Put a dress on me and F me." What's that?
Let's do some fashion, shall we?
Okay. Speaking of gay guys, let's Okay.
All right.
All right, that was kind of funny and accepting.
All right, once is okay.
Yeah, but then it just goes on.
Come over here. Let's try some stuff on.
Which one of you gay guys wants to
Which one doesn't?
I got enough liquor in me to a gay guy.
Yeah, it's like there's a treat for those gay guys.
Yeah,
Artie.
a drunk, sloppy Artie Lang is ready for you.
All right, now you guys get a treat.
Okay, who's first?
Wow. None of these gay guys have the balls to me, and I guarantee it.
All right, let's go. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
Okay.
7, he's drunk.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
All right.
How about queer-eye straight guy?
Boy, this would be good on Bravo.
Ooh, well, that's what I was thinking. If this is for the show, they probably have about 10 seconds of footage.
Yeah.
They don't have the balls for that, Bravo, do they? I'm an ugly straight guy, but they won't me. They'll
too, sir.
No.
Some Ben Affleck.
What's sad is Artie's begging gay guys to F him.
Yeah. Now he's drunk and he can't get gay sex.
What kind of sex do you think Artie was looking for? Because he says, cut a hole in the back of my dress.
He's looking for butt play.
Yeah, butt play. Anal.
Okay.
Who wants to a real guy?
You guys have fun.
Right here.
We're taking numbers. Who's next? Who's next?
I'll make a list.
Okay.
I'll put this on and any fag in here.
Now he's doing.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a top. He's a bottom.
Yeah, he doesn't know what to. He's going to put a dress on and F a guy.
Hey, you need some more Jack or something over there?
Get me some more Jack and I'll any fruit in this place. I'll put this on. You can pretend I married you, you
We'll have a little house on the prairie wedding. It'll be fantastic.
This is for me.
Cut out a hole for my ass and me.
What an ass. What an ass. Artie's got no class, man.
How does he manage to maintain control when we're around? We never get to see this, Artie.
Can I tell you something? I'm standing in the room with Artie and the guys, and I'm uncomfortable listening to this.
Yeah.
And then there's another guy who wasn't here yesterday who I just went out, and he's just, I could tell he's offended by it. He goes, what does that mean, put on a dress and F me? What does that mean?
He knows what it means. And then Carson, I guess. Here's some more tape. I haven't heard this one. Carson gets pissed at the whole thing.
Good.
Kind of really lost my mood to be here right now.
Yeah.
Because it was fun for a while, but it's not fun anymore.
No, I'm not laughing at you.
No, I know. I'm just saying I can't do what I do.
I blew his mind.
Which is dress people.
Which is fine.
I can't dress you when you can't stand up.
It's a disaster.
And you're begging to put on a dress.
Suddenly Carson sounds straight and Artie's gay. He's like, you know what? I really can't do this.
Look, you know, you're bumming me out. I'm turning straight.
You know, I was supposed to be the fun, flitty one. I didn't know Artie was going to upstage me.
Fine, I'm sure you have a really funny tape, and I'll look like an idiot, but it's fine.
You don't look like an idiot, Carson.
No, Carson.
Believe me.
There's somebody out there that looks like a real big idiot, but it's not you.
We can see the idiot.
What is this? Artie makeover. Artie gay raped.
What?
Well, let me see what this is.
Always sexy.
Try this on.
No, really give it to you this time. That looks good. That looks real good.
Who wants a leather
Piece of this.
I'm getting
Is it in? Is it in?
Is it in? I'm getting gay raped.
It's not fitting.
I'm getting gay raped.
Boy,
Too big.
Artie's got a lot of fantasies. Actually, here's tape of Carson and Artie finally making love.
Really?
Fred has the tape. Here we are. That's Artie. The wrong tape. All right. Anyway, let's get Carson
They did come back.
and Cayenne in here
I
from
can't believe it.
Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. I think they wanted to come back because Artie couldn't get himself dressed. Here are the two men who went through a...
Hello,
Hey, guys.
hello. I'm so sorry.
We're sorry, guys. I thought it would be a fun...
I had no idea.
It was fun.
You're sure? You're okay?
Did you think it was insulting when Artie started begging you guys to F him?
Actually, I was flattered.
It was kind of pathetic,
Yeah.
actually, but
Yeah. Artie has a drinking problem,
You've
I
heard
guess.
that kind of
Yeah,
begging before.
I noticed that.
Yeah. What Artie's problem is when he starts drinking, he...
Doesn't stop?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the problems.
Like it's almost a rule. Now you guys, maybe we should just get Artie in here so we can see what you did to him.
Yeah, let's bring him on.
What did you do to him? Besides turn him gay.
Well, we tried to
Look.
drop him off at Betty Ford, but they were closed.
Yeah. That's what you should have
The
done.
real makeover.
Yeah, drag him into Betty. Wait a second. Here he comes.
Here he comes.
Oh, wow.
Hey, look at
Yeah,
him.
look
Do a little
good.
turn for us. Do a little turn.
He's got a sports jacket on, a T-shirt and jeans. I might untuck the T-shirt.
Maybe.
What do you guys think?
Well, we like to see that beautiful python belt he's got on. Vintage Levi's python belt.
I like the shades.
An old New York baseball T-shirt because he loves baseball.
I like what you did with his haircut.
The hair's good.
Yeah, it's good, right? It's
What'd you do?
simple. Took him to a Rojo studio, and actually we had to leave the cameras because he got so out of hand that I couldn't. These are my people that I work with every day. I couldn't bring him in with the camera like that.
We were afraid he was going to drown in the shampoo bowl.
When the cameras
I just think
left, he calmed down a little bit.
I just think
and
tucking
passed
in his
out.
shirt makes his belly look big.
And he
I
did
got
make
an
his belly look
overhang,
big.
man.
Well, so did you guys go out to dinner with him too last night, or did something like that happen?
We
Where
had
did you-
lunch. We had lunch.
Oh, I
That
thought
was the only meal you took with him.
Yeah, that's all we could take.
Artie, what
Liquid
happened to
lunch.
you, dude?
I've completely embraced the gay community.
Well, at least you tried.
We don't want him.
Right, I completely did.
Yeah, it's like the gay community wanted
Yeah,
you,
you're
dude.
not
Cayenne's all pissed at me.
Embraced
but,
is a-
but Carson, I think Carson's all right with
Wow.
it, but Cayenne is really pissed.
Oh.
I'm all right.
You know what I did
I'm all
is
right.
I got drunk.
Yeah.
I got so
No. Hey, Carson. I mean, Cayenne. Why are you so offended? Were you the one who kept saying, like, "Look, man, I can't do
feel
what I
bad
do"?
'cause
No,
these
that
guys
was-
were
that
real
was
nice
Carson.
That's what I thought it was Carson.
Yeah,
No,
Carson.
that's Cayenne.
No, Cayenne was
he
not.
doesn't remember. It's all a haze to him.
I think Carson was pissed.
I was a little unsettled,
Yeah.
but it was all fun. We really did have a good time.
You know what happened was I feel bad because these guys were real nice to me,
Yeah.
and I got loaded, man. I mean, I
Let me
started
ask you something.
drinking.
You went to the spa and you started feeling bad about yourself and your body.
Oh my God, it was the most depressing thing. I'm telling you, man. If you ever see that tape, it is grotesque.
Yeah, don't worry, we're going to see the tape.
Everyone's
The whole
gonna see
country's
the
going to see the
There's this
tape.
hot chick Olga putting like mud and chocolate on me
Yeah.
and rubbing it across my hair and big flappy, like all over my stretch marks.
I got to read Doug's notes on
And
that.
there's a camera with bad lighting, and I got so depressed. And I started I drink when I'm depressed.
They go to the spa first.
I drink when I'm excited. Too.
He's trying to blame this on a mud wrap.
Right.
They put
Come on.
they put
Oh,
the
it's
facial on.
years of
They put the
bad.
facial on Artie. Ended up looking like Jim Carrey in the movie Mask.
Uh-huh.
And then they put this intense cocoa body wrap on him that required Artie to strip down naked and put on a shower cap. And that's
yeah.
that's where I
Big
think.
fudge-sicle.
It smelled so good, the Godiva chocolate, man.
Yeah, it was a big cocoa body wrap.
He looked like a big Hershey's Kiss, basically.
Yeah, it was great.
Artie looked like a big pudding.
Looked like a beach whale.
So Olga started
Thanks,
exfoliating him, and
scumbag.
Artie's body was covered with Godiva chocolate.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
I guess the caffeine in it supposed to help the circulation.
Well, it was supposed to maybe sober him up, but...
Well, no, that was before I started drinking.
You were the day before, though. You're probably drinking, too, a little bit.
Well, yeah, but...
Every day.
Yeah, they were trying to get some of it out before you started again.
Someone said when Artie was covered in the chocolate, it looked like a cow had gone to the bathroom on him.
Howard, that's exactly what it looked like. I'm sitting there, like, gross looking, and there's this broad Olga, whatever her name is, at Jajun, or whatever the hell the name of the place is.
Ajun.
Yeah, whatever.
He has video of that if you want to see, Robin.
I would love
so
to
funny. There's Artie getting his
Look at
rap.
this.
Right. You see what he looks like. You can react to it.
Those are the gay guys.
Yeah, wait.
There's me.
Oh!
There's the other gay guy, Artie.
Oh, look at... Oh!
He's like a big bear.
The Artie bar.
Yikes.
So I guess, that was fine. Artie hadn't had any drinks, and then they took him to lunch to figure out. The guy said, hey, we'll take you to lunch and we'll figure out.
Beautiful lunch, but this joint Pepe, what a meal.
Yeah?
Fantastic.
Does he have any manners or
no?
None.
No, he had got a little Fred Flintstone when he was gnawing at the bone.
He did say thank you. He said thank you, which was...
Of course I said thank you. I love you guys for what you did.
And then he said a few other things.
So then I guess Artie started drinking Jack Daniels and water.
We're all brothers here.
I don't think there was any water involved, actually.
Yeah, Jack Daniels and ice. Straight Jack Daniels.
Actually, the guy didn't have Jack at first, so he gave me Johnny Black, which is a little sweeter, and that's what happened.
Howard, we weren't even out of the car for a minute, and he was at the bar.
Wow.
Indulged in his first drink.
So then what happens? You go to get dressed, and you go to a clothing store, and Artie's screaming for more Jack Daniels, and they have to find a bottle, but there's no bottle of Jack Daniels in a clothing store, obviously. So what do you do?
Actually, there was a bottle.
Yeah, there was.
For the
Luckily,
employees.
this guy overheard me, who just happened to be in the store. I think he might have been one of the owners, and he said, "You know what? I live here. I'll get you a bottle." Next thing, a minute later, he was a
first mistake.
Yeah, that was a bad call.
Chilled JD.
Big smile on his face.
But he's begging for it.
I know. And
begging
Artie,
for it.
and then Artie says to Doug, "Look, I can't start drinking and then stop. I can't stop drinking."
Does that scare you at all, Artie? You seem to be pretending that this isn't a problem.
No, I'm not pretending. It's a major problem. I mean, it's been a problem for years.
Like you can't just have 4 Jack Daniels.
No.
Why
would you drink? Why would you drink unless you were going to
Do
get...
you have to be hammered? Can't you get a nice light buzz going?
I don't know about you, but when I go shopping, I like to be drunk.
Really?
Takes the edge off.
And what was up with all the screaming out, hey, come on, you guys, F me?
Messing around like locker rooms.
Yeah, but it was like it was almost badgering.
Yeah, we didn't know where that came. He was very polite. He got a little drunk. It was fun, and then all of a sudden,
he was wearing a gingham dress.
I was saying that because I didn't think any of them would really do it.
Yeah, you were right about that.
Well, I know. Of course.
I don't listen.
Me and Cayenne were tight the whole day.
I'm not a psychiatrist, but dude, it kind of seemed like you got really uptight hanging out with gay men.
I did, yeah.
And then all of a sudden you drink a lot, and then you're suddenly very gay.
Well, no, I'm not
like,
gay.
come on,
I'm
dude.
busting chops.
Dude, you were being totally gay. You wanted those guys to take you in the back and rough you up.
He's a great kisser, by the way. Great kisser.
There's no question about it.
That might be the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
You know, when we sit here and we say, Gabby, where do your fantasies come from?
Honestly, that might be the most ridiculous thing.
But, dude, did you hear the tape?
Yes. I remember saying it.
I had nightmares last night.
I bet.
I really did. I don't think
men want to be gay with you.
That was the point of the
I'm
joke.
feeling very straight this morning, Howard.
Not only that, I mean, you feel so bad about yourself. You're like, I'm the ugliest guy. Come on, you guys have to rape me.
Yeah, but he looks fantastic now, doesn't he?
He's not ugly. He looks
good.
great. He's a
Yeah,
handsome
you're
guy.
not a bad-looking
He's a
guy,
handsome
dude. Get
guy.
over
Thank you,
it. You don't have to
guys.
drink to forget. So it says we finished the shoot. We went back to the E-office to pull tape at about 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Around 8:30 p.m., Doug says his phone rings. It's drunken Artie, who told me he's coming to meet me and Adam at the office to meet up so we can go out to a bar.
He's ready to continue the party.
Yeah.
It's called being a fun guy.
Yeah, and so did you guys go out to the bar?
Yeah, we went to... Where'd we go? Zanzibar, it's called? We were there for 45 minutes. When I left, Artie was on his 5th shot.
Oh, really?
Goodness.
He was
What time did you go
drink, shopping.
What time did you go to bed?
Tell the truth. He told me he got home at 2:30.
Like about 3.
Really?
God.
How do you do it, dude?
Because I happen to be a professional.
Wait, so Artie, where'd you go afterwards? Artie, where'd you end up?
It was late. He came over.
Oh, we went to Ye Old Triple Inn.
Who were you with by this time? Ye Old Triple Inn.
Oh, that's got a great jukebox, that place. But they had a live band.
The boy loves life, I'll tell you that.
Who were you with at that point?
I was with Adam.
Oh, okay.
And
They
it
stayed
was just
with you.
actually it was just me and Adam, I think. Doug, you left.
So Artie's
I
such a
forgot
handful.
Doug left.
Artie's such a handful. Here's Carson getting really just exasperated.
Uh-oh.
Really lost my mood to be here right now. Yeah. Because it was fun for a while. It's not fun anymore.
I'm not laughing at you.
No, I know. I just do what I do, which is dress people. It's really fun. I'm sure you have a really funny tape, and I'll look like an idiot, but it's
I
fine.
can't wait to see the faces of the people who are dealing with it.
I mean, I look like the idiot.
I've never styled unconscious people before, so it was a challenge.
I look like the idiot. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, Carson.
Yeah,
You
Carson,
guys
really.
look great.
No. We did actually have fun,
These
though.
are my friends.
Carson, it was not fun. You don't have to say that. Here's Artie.
Don't enable him.
Here's Artie wrapping up the day. A drunken Artie wrapping up his experience.
All right.
I think stuff today went great. I think the fags are happy. I think that, as someone who is a non-fag, I think that...
non-fag, only because those guys didn't... Artie went on. You should have shaved his head.
I took him to the salon, and then we got there. He's like, "Can you get me a beer?" And I'm thinking, I'll do whatever I have to do to keep you quiet.
A little body on tap.
So you don't embarrass me in front of my friends.
Did you get him a beer?
They got me a beer.
I'm sorry to
he's
say
doing-
that I
he's doing
did,
a-
Howard.
Howard, he was doing a clothing makeover.
Drinking a beer.
She had a beer.
And did he
She got
stink?
so frazzled, she had
Yeah.
a beer.
We were all having beer
It
by
was
the end of the day.
infectious.
Artie smelled.
He smells now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a
and all
brewery.
your hard work.
But Howard, this
He looks good, though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
We left
Yeah,
the
but
re-
you can't sit near him.
Yeah. Go ahead, Doug.
when we left the restaurant, they did the transition from the restaurant to the clothing place. And Artie left with, in one hand was his cup of JD and water, and the other cup was a beer bottle. So he left with it, and then the same thing.
So much for the etiquette training.
Yeah, when he's doing the clothing makeup, he's walking around with double-fisted.
Walking around, what comes around goes around.
Yeah.
A great
I
store.
represent a group
Great
of guys who are scared to death of having a penis in their... And I think as far as that side is concerned,
He's eloquent, isn't he?
they're happy.
Yeah.
So I think all groups are happy.
You represent it, Artie.
Real.
Good for you.
Artie represents all guys who are afraid of having anal sex. And it didn't sound like that about 10 minutes ago.
Well, I was joking around.
Are you sure?
You know, I'm a big joker.
Yeah, you know what? It's always a big joke. Ask these guys their first time. Yeah, hey, you know what? Hey, let me see your penis. And then the next thing you know, you're doing it. So you're right
That's how
there.
it all
Before you know it, you're a florist.
And finally, here's Artie on his big makeover apologizing to people while he's hammered.
When we were at bar, I took all my clothes off and I got so depressed at how grotesque my body is that it reminded me that I'll never look like a good-looking guy. And I got so depressed that I started drinking. I drink when I'm depressed, and I got so drunk that I lashed out against gay people. And I just want to say that I love gay people. It's
We
just
love
the liquor.
you, Artie.
Why didn't you tell us you felt that way going to this? We could have done something else. We didn't want to
Trust me,
humiliate
he was
you.
saying that.
Simple
He was
manicure
drinking because he
pedicure.
was around two gay men and he was feeling something.
Do you know what this sounds like? It sounds like the testimony you give after during your trial.
When you apologize to the judge and the jury?
After you've committed a murder.
It's a testimonial.
And I would never lash out against gay people or black people or Hispanic people.
right.
I would never
Thank God
lash
I
out
wasn't
against
there.
Eskimos or Canadian people. I would never lash out against Jewish people or Indians, American Indians. I wouldn't even lash out against the Dot-Head Indians because I love maybe
Classy.
Arabs because of the terrorism stuff. But that's the only group I'd lash out against is the Arabs because of the crazy terrorism that we've been going through.
Artie, one more.
9/11
A real
is an
Gandhi, a real
example-
Gandhi
I'm
here.
sorry. 9/11 is
No,
an example.
they gotta go and take you for a haircut. Did the makeover go as you expected?
I'm telling you, the makeover went. I'll tell you what, it went as exactly as I've always envisioned me drinking with 5 gay guys.
What does that mean exactly?
I got drunk and yelled anti-gay stuff, but I would never do that sober because that's not how I am. I love the gay community. I love everything about the gay community. I love
No
the
kidding.
show.
Yeah, he didn't
Friends,
mean to kill
and
him.
know
I
a
love the
lot
show Friends, and that's a pretty gay show.
of those actors are gay that are on that show.
He was actually helping me pick up guys at one. He was helping
Yeah,
me pick up guys at one
totally.
point. We were driving in the car. This hot Australian guy comes up on a bike. Artie's
Yeah.
got the window down. He's like, "Hey, hot guy, come over here, talk to my friend."
He was cruising
He
guys
was great.
hard.
And then he got that second bottle of JD going, and that's when it took the
Howard,
Yeah.
we're talking a
nosedive.
hot,
That's when he didn't.
Hot.
Australia.
Artie, that's the gayest thing you've said.
We're talking a hot Australian guy.
We could barely keep him in the car.
Sex and the City, which is written by a lot of really like sucking fags.
Oh my God!
I love the show.
All right, you know what? Forget it.
So here's what's going on.
The publicist got
It was so freaking uncomfortable because I'm laughing my ass off knowing this is the greatest show material, but their publicists are freaking out and so pissed off and offended by everything. So in the background, he's saying this, and I'm telling the publicist, oh, it's okay. And he's going, whatever he just said there about the fags.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's very uncomfortable. Yes, Dylan, you're on the air.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think Artie might end up back in rehab after this little
Yeah. Well, what do you guys think? Does Artie need to go to rehab?
I've actually booked a flight for him.
Yeah,
he's going to bed for it.
Well,
I had a gay intervention.
Yeah. I got to tell you something. I'm not sure what to make of the makeover, but you guys handled yourselves professionally. And
let me just say this, Howard.
Yeah.
They did a great job.
They did. You look good, man.
They did. This is a.
I like the T-shirt. I like the jacket. You didn't make over Artie into something he's not. You just cleaned him up a little bit.
Yeah.
You gave him a nice shave. You gave him a nice haircut. I like the jacket. Like the T-shirt. Like the pants. I think. What'd you put on shoes? What kind of shoes you got on there?
Show him the shoes.
Got on some
Let me see.
vintage
You can't
Converse.
stand up.
Chocolate brown John Barbados
those are nice.
number.
Like those.
Yeah, they're all right.
Comfortable. He's a stand-up. Probably stands up a lot.
You want to know something? You should wear that for your stand-up. You look good.
Thanks,
good, right?
man.
Kids
Thanks
at
a lot.
You
Zany's are
actually
going to
have
love
a
it.
look now.
He looks good.
Exactly. He's
He
got
looks
a
like-
look.
he
Before he
looks
was
like
just
Artie.
a slump of whatever.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
he's a slump with a look.
Can I tell you something?
Can I get a drink?
You guys did a good job.
Thank
They
you,
did do
Howard.
good. No, they
They did.
You know what? They're really good at what they do. The
Yeah.
show is cool. All the guys were nice to me. They're really good guys.
All right. We heard enough from
I
you.
think, listen, I would never say anything against the gay community.
Oh,
All right, we heard that already. Matt, go ahead. You're on the air.
Howard, I've been listening to you for 12 years, and I'm going to tell you right now, the smartest decision you ever made was hiring Artie. This was classic. Artie, this was just classic. I love Artie. He is so funny.
Wait till you
It's the
see this
best
on
move
E.
ever made, Howard.
It's very funny. You guys are putting together the whole package on E, right?
It's
Oh,
great.
yeah. There's a whole package.
Well,
It would be a two-part show.
And let's remind everyone to tune into, of course, Carson Kressley, and Kyan Douglas in Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, Tuesday nights, 10 o'clock on Bravo. I got to take a break. I want to thank you two guys. A lot of
Thank
fun.
you.
Thanks for having us,
Yeah,
man.
It was great.
I know we went through a lot, but we'll recover.
It was just like our show. We had a nice relationship with him, and he got to understand us a little bit, and we got to understand him.
We're going to a ball game.
Yeah, we're
the
going
three
to see
of
the
us.
Yankees.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
No.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll show up with my season ticket.
I think you guys are pretty much done with Artie. I don't think he's going to
I
get
think we're dating now.
That's my point. These guys hate me more than I hate them.
Oh,
So
stop
don't.
it, Artie.
more than I hate them.
You're a nut.
What happened to the love a minute ago?
They're more grossed out by me than I am by them.
You know what? I got to have you guys back in a couple of weeks. You're going to do a makeover on Daniel Carver from the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah, you think this was bad.
You think this was just a warm-up?
Some appreciation for Artie.
As long as it's before Labor Day.
All right.
You know.
Well, you guys did great. And look forward to watching the show. We'll see you right after these commercial words with the made-over Artie and everyone else. We've got a lot going on, including Amanda, who called us and wants to get naked. Lisa, the ex-stripper. Today, Daryl Hannah will be calling in. And the creator of Hunting for Bambis also. But first...
Tell the story what happened. Can you tell that story on the air what happened?
What? Come on. What?
Artie, it's the greatest story. Let me tell it.
Tell me something.
I told my girlfriend the story last night. She was dying.
Yeah, well,
Artie had an experience in Vegas, but I don't know if he wants to tell. Let me just talk to him.
Please.
Is it a bad thing to say?
It didn't happen this weekend. It happened another time in Vegas.
Yeah, it happened another time.
Oh, you wagball. It's one of those great Vegas
You can't
stories.
tell it? Let me tell it.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll do a great job with it.
You're saying you can tell it, Howard. Just say, can I tell it?
Yeah, why don't you tell it? And then, I'll move to Nebraska.
No, if it's going to ruin you, I'm not going to tell it.
Look, you better tell it now.
Yeah. No. If it's going to ruin you, I'm not going to tell it. Because you told me in confidence.
Yeah, I thought
but
I
it's
did.
so great. Well, no.
Look, here, all week long.
Hold it, Robin.
Wait a minute, let me just say
This is,
what you're doing.
you keep stuff secret.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
What am I keeping secret?
Oh, please.
Anyway.
God knows what went on in your room. Naked or something.
All week long, you kept implying that Artie was up to something. And I've been sitting there going, what? Nobody's telling me anything.
Well, I'm trying to get Artie to talk about it.
What doesn't
he
he want to talk about Artie?
It? Well, no.
All right, yeah, tell us.
All right, I'll tell the story. Artie, you got to hear this. So we're in Vegas.
Oh, God.
Artie's hanging out at Club Paradise every night.
Yeah.
So one night he's in there.
God.
And he's with this chick. And she's, like, giving him lap dances. She's all over him.
Right.
Really hitting it off with her.
Ooh.
And one thing leads to another. She gave you her number, right?
Right.
No. She did not want me to say this. I won't say it. I'll stop right here.
It's already buried anyway.
No. Can I say it? I don't want you to be mad at me.
She gave me a phone number.
She gave you the phone number.
Yeah, he's not going to be angry. What is he going to be doing?
So, are you going to be angry? Don't get mad at me.
I'm not going to get angry.
Okay.
I'm a fun-loving guy.
Right.
I thought we were all friends.
So am I not being a pal if I tell this? Because I'll stop right now.
Isn't it too late?
No. You're not going to I haven't said anything yet.
Something went on. He's going to have to tell whoever he was trying to keep it from now anyway.
Wait a second. What do you can make up a million things? You want me to stop right now?
No.
Yeah, tell us.
All right. So
my first love is this show.
Right. So anyway, Artie goes back to his room. He's drunk out of his mind.
I went gambling for a little while.
Yeah.
There was some time. I went to go play
it's like 5 in the morning.
Yeah?
He figures, what the hell? I'll give the girl a call.
Hey, what the hell?
Calls her up. What are you doing? She says, I'm coming over.
Really?
Yeah. Artie, hot stripper.
Wow.
So he goes, great. She shows up.
John, do you know the story?
No.
Okay.
I heard something.
She's in the room maybe 1 minute. Whips off her clothes.
Oh.
Gets into bed with Artie. He bangs her a couple times, gets some oral. I mean, the whole thing.
Get around the world.
Around the world, right?
My mother's calling realtors right now in Arizona.
It's like 7:30 in the morning now. This has gone on for 2 hours.
Wow.
It's been wild.
A drunken...
wild.
It actually went on for like 8 minutes, and we slept for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, and Artie's like, man, this is the great. It's Vegas.
I love Vegas. No wonder you love Vegas.
I'm on the Howard Stern show, man. It's just falling in my lap.
It's all falling in his lap.
Right.
7:30, because I said to Artie, what time does this chick leave? He goes, 7:30. I go, that's perfectly 2 hours and she gets the hell out, right?
She doesn't even ask to stay.
He says, here's the kicker. She's getting up to leave. She goes, listen, for everything, it's $500.
Get at it.
Are you kidding me?
Thank you.
The greatest story ever.
Hysterical.
So I said, you didn't pay her? Because she should have said up front that that's what she was looking for.
Yeah, well.
So he said, you know what, man? He goes, look. I'm in Vegas. I'm with the show. I don't want to have an incident in my hotel room.
Could you imagine? And plus, I'm under the name Greg Nettles.
Yeah.
I don't want to get him in trouble.
So Artie just gave her the money and freaked out.
That's why you were saying you were down so much money.
I still had about $6 grand left in cash, so I groggily get up and I'm thinking in my head, this could have happened. I was a plumber. It could have happened,
Right.
Well, what's being on the show helping me now? Maybe I got a discount or something.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to pay for it.
Wait a minute. Have you ever paid for it before?
Well, let's just move on. But Tipper, I wanted to throw her out the window. I didn't want to get into an argument with some whore. And so I go up, but I get I had a little room service under the cheeseburger. I had cash.
Are you
And I go get money and I groggily give it to her, and she's like, all right, I'll see you again. So I'm like, yeah, I'll see you again, sweetheart.
But is that why you were down so much in Vegas? That's the money you lost.
No. The money I lost. The money let
me tell you something.
Then I spiral into an awful depression.
So I started getting pissed. I said to Artie, I said, listen, number one, if she'd said to you up front, listen, it's going to cost you, that's one thing. She just can't come into your room, have sex with you, then all of a sudden turn to you and say, I want some money.
Yeah, what is that, in the whore handbook I got to pick up and take to court?
Did you at least say to her, hey, honey, you kind of misled me here. I thought you dug me.
False advertising.
Well, this is how, what she said in the club originally was, this makes it even more repulsive, is she goes, I want to come to New York and get evaluated on the show for Playboy, whatever, we do.
Let's bring her in.
I mean,
and see how good your $500 got.
Yeah, we'll evaluate her.
And then,
I'll tell her she owes you $400 back.
Yeah. And then
was she worth $500?
No.
Did it make it, now see, you thought this girl was really into you and you were buying the whole line.
I didn't think she was really into me. I'm not retarded, but I mean, I thought being on a show, I had a nice suite.
I got to tell you something. $500 is a lot of money too. I mean, who does she think she is? She normally gets 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had you. She knew it.
Yeah, it just keeps getting better and better.
How about negotiating price ahead of time?
Howard, a friend of mine, got a prostitute in Las Vegas. It was $150.
Of course.
Yeah, but I didn't get a prostitute.
Yes, but he didn't. But he did it. I mean, he didn't know he was involved with that.
Right.
There was no indication. Are you sure?
Am I sure what?
That there was no indication that this was a pay job.
I mean, I was drinking, but she gave me her phone number, and I called her up after I played craps. And
you know, Howard, it's not like
I won money playing craps. I was in a great mood. I won some of the money back that I lost during cards.
It's not like he could say, how much is it going to cost me? I mean, that would be a total insult.
No, he thought that the chick was kind. Listen, I know lots of guys who've gone to strip clubs and hooked up with the strippers afterwards, and it's not a paid thing.
Just
it's like
not Artie.
They're just kind of into each other. And Artie was like, man, this is great.
It's finally happening to me.
What I'm thinking is that she's probably like a drug addict or something, and she needed cash, so she figured
she'd roll.
She roll Artie.
Yeah.
Not roll. She didn't roll me, but...
Well, no, I'm not saying roll. She just said, hey, I'll have to do a little bit to get my fix, huh?
Because Ralph out there got rolled.
I know that, yeah.
Oh, really? He was with a chick, and he was drinking. And I mean drinking heavily. And he was kind of, out of it. And he met this hot chick, or at least he thinks she was hot. At least he thinks she was a chick. And they were making out and stuff, and he kind of remembers being in and out of it. And all he knows is when he woke up the next morning, every dime he had on him, about $700 was gone. And he didn't give it to her, so she went through his pants.
But he didn't care.
Yeah, he said, I don't care. She was hot and was worth it.
Yeah. By the way, let me interrupt for a second. New York City's busy Port Authority bus terminal has been shut down. We're on an alert. Metro source reporter Scott Salato says traffic around the Midtown terminal is tied up for blocks. Fox News is reporting that the terminal was closed after a suspicious package was found.
Oh, no.
It comes as the FBI has issued its fourth warning of a credible threat against the United States. They believe terrorists from Yemen could be considering a plot targeting the U.S. or American interests in Yemen as early as today. So there's a suspicious package. We don't know what it is.
I wonder what a suspicious package is.
Yeah.
Any parcel left alone these days.
You couldn't have broke this story 10 minutes ago?
Yeah. F that. Let's call Artie's hooker. Do you still have our number?
No, I got rid of it.
Oh.
Yeah, we already had a bomb go off in here.
We got to call her.
I got rid of it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
I got rid of the phone number.
You know what?
What is it?
You just, you put me off to the side. You can describe her to me. I'll call the club. I'll get her number.
Is that against the club?
I honestly, guys,
the club has nothing. The club has no knowledge.
Yeah, this is her off time.
They didn't set that up. She's doing it on her off time.
No, I'm not saying that the club is, but is it against the club rules for hookers?
Of course.
For strippers.
To go out and hook?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
So she could lose her job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and rightly so. I mean, I don't mind if a chick hooks, but already tell me up front I got to pay.
Did it ever dawn on you to say to her, hey, you never said anything about money?
Well, first of all, it wasn't at Club Paradise.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
But it never dawned on you to say, hey, you know what, we never talked about money. What do you mean $500?
It dawned on me to say all that stuff, but it was Dawn.
But you should have at least taught.
Artie explained to me. He said he just didn't want to have any.
What if she went nuts?
But I'll bet you, if Artie would have said that, she probably would have dropped it. And then she would have made a scene. You'd have given her the $500.
What if she would have went nuts
and had Artie arrested or something?
I mean, if she starts yelling, I don't want to see Greg Nettles get arrested.
I don't know.
He was just freaked out. I get that, but...
You don't understand that you don't want to, like...
No, I do understand, but you should just... I mean, it's okay to say, hey, I didn't know there was going to be any money involved. And she would have said,
I said, hey, who do you think you are, Marcus Schenkenberg?
I know, and then at that point, you could say, okay, here's the $500, but...
I already had this discussion with him 100 times because I got mad at him. I said, Artie...
Just dispute it a little.
Just say to her, just for the record.
Yeah.
How about telling someone up front that you're charging them?
I give you this money under protest.
You know what
anything.
You know what it was? You know that great quote by Charlie Sheen? I don't pay hookers so they'll come over. I pay them so they'll leave.
You got caught up in that?
That's it. You know what? That was the mindset.
See, because I said to Artie, I went to Artie, I said, Artie, didn't you at least say something to her? And then he went, yeah, I did. And then I said, but then it turned out he didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything,
right? He just didn't want to own up to it.
Yeah.
But Artie, does that make the whole situation less hot? I mean, you still had sex, or does it...
Oh, it was way less hot.
Please.
It killed it. It was a major buzzkill, yeah.
Wouldn't you at least say you'll take 200?
I wish he at least, I wish it would have been like...
to negotiate.
Yeah, right. It wasn't no question whether it was 200 or 50 cents.
I should have got my agent on the phone.
I know, but I would have tried.
And Robert, to answer your question, I'd rather bang an ugly chick for free than the best looking woman in the world for $500.
Right on.
I
don't know about that.
I agree with that.
It's just
the thought of paying sucks.
That's sad. She shouldn't have done that to you, Artie.
I want her number.
I got rid of the number.
Did you really?
Yeah, because I started to get all paranoid. What if somebody what if I have it? Because I leave stuff in my pocket.
By the way, did you use a condom?
Yeah, well, she had one, so I should have figured that out.
Yeah, but you put the condom.
Really? She had one?
She had about 30.
Did she let you choose a color?
She probably bought a Maserati that night.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, I got to take a break.
She was. Yeah.
I've heard of whores who do that.
Yeah, they're good at it.
Is that good?
I enjoyed it.
Until he had to pay $500, he enjoyed it.
He's like, wow, what a great girl.
Hey.
Should have married her.
I mean, look, I said to myself as this was happening, she's probably
a pro.
Done this before, but I'm gonna get. I'm like Elvis here, and this week.
Yeah, let's not overanalyze it.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you were Elvis.
Right. I'm getting free stuff. I got free food at the at the diner. Right.
All right, I got to take a break.
Oh,
yeah, let's
poor
take
Artie.
it.
Can I get an F. Jackie CD, which is...
No. Leave me alone with F. Jackie. I've so had it with F. Jackie. Thank you. Really. I'm so sick of it.
Let me alone.
I mean, really. It sickens me. F. Jackie sickens me. I'm at the end of my rope with that F. Jackie. Stan, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
You know, F. Jackie sends me a Christmas gift. The Stanley Kubrick collection.
Not related.
It's a Stanley Kubrick.
Such a great gift.
It's the worst DVD collection because, first of all, half of the Stanley Kubrick movies you don't want to see again. I don't know who people are who collect DVDs. I don't want to collect DVDs. I watch a movie. If a movie's spectacular, maybe. I never watch them again. So people say, so he sends me Stanley Kubrick, and I forget.
What? I agree with you. It's just you're impossible to shop for.
Yeah, I'm so impossible. How come you're not impossible to shop for?
Then why would you do it?
You know, how come you're not?
You know, Jackie, he didn't take much time. He gave us all the same gift.
I know.
He didn't even think about trying to make it personal.
Yeah, exactly. Like Stanley. First of all, what was in the collection?
Barry Lyndon, which I have no.
Barry Lyndon.
Barry Lyndon, which I have no desire to see.
London. Barry Lyndon.
Barry Lyndon.
Horrible movie.
Right. I happen to like that movie. I saw it when I was a kid. But who's going to watch it? Go ahead.
Lolita.
You'll love it.
I would never watch Lolita.
Lolita actually is good.
I will not watch it again.
Peter Sellers is great in it.
I won't watch it.
Such a classic.
Dr. Strangelove.
I won't watch it. And I love that movie. If it came on TV, I'll watch it. I'm not going to put in a DVD of Dr. Strangelove and sit there and watch it. I got other things to do.
2001.
2001 I hate. But I never saw Coyote Ugly. That's why I watched it.
The Shining.
I won't watch that again. I love the movie. I won't watch it again.
And Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, I love that movie. I've seen it 10 times already. I'm not going to sit and watch DVDs. But Baba Booey, same thing, sends me a gift, a personal grooming kit. Half of the stuff I mean...
Now you got me pissed that you mentioned that in the same...
Yours is right up there with the worst. And, oh, by the way, I should mention Jackie put in 3 F. Jackie T-shirts.
Yeah. Oh, you got 3. I only got 2.
Well, I got one little one.
I got
3.
I got a yellow one and a black one.
I got a little kid's one, too, I guess for Ashley. So she could go to school.
Run around in an F. Jackie.
Yeah, F. Jackie T-shirt.
But
They don't exist, so that's the lie right there.
Well, it's a little tiny one. Well, who's that for, me?
It says something different. Doesn't say anything dirty.
How's your kid going to explain the F part?
I don't know.
There's not a kid's shirt that says F. Jackie, F you.
Well, I'll bring... actually, I threw him out already. I can't bring him in.
Okay, catch it.
I threw it out. Go ahead, throw paper at
Howard,
me.
I think you can bring back those DVDs and get, some that you like.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know what to do with
Trade
it.
them in.
It's just taking up space on my shelf.
Do that. They better be at your house if I ever...
Oh, that's okay.
For me?
Yeah. I don't care about Howard. I care about you.
Well, you didn't like the gift.
No, I mean, it's fine.
You know what? Pat Menachia, who isn't a millionaire, Jackie's got a lot more money than him, although Jackie likes to pretend like he doesn't.
He still shops like he does.
Pat sent me Wine of the Month Club. You get 2 bottles of wine. It's such a nice gift. You know, you don't have to spend a lot of money. Richie Sambora from Bon Jovi sent me.
He just doesn't want you to bang his wife. He's got a reason to give you a good gift.
You want him to bang your wife?
What makes you think she's going to want to bang me?
He must be blind.
Right.
Maybe he's saying he wants you to bang his wife.
Oh, I know I could bang Jackie's wife. She's so primed and pumped. Don't you think I could get her?
I think you could definitely make out with her, and then she'll say that that it was a mistake.
Drinks,
yeah.
Come on.
And then she'll say I raped her.
Charge you with
Charge me with something.
Because she was totally to go to the hot tub with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you remember at the party?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go to the hot tub.
Oh please. We've wanted each other for a long time now.
While Jackie was fishing.
Yeah. Jackie's on the beach fishing. I'm banging his wife in a hot tub. I love that.
Fishing in the rain.
You know how to keep yourself away.
Yeah.
So give me back the DVDs and you can have Sirianni.
Thank you. Now that's a gift.
Now we're talking.
I would bang your wife very
I
hard.
just passed Menaki, didn't I?
Yeah, that's a better gift.
Sirianni of the month
No,
club.
but Richie Sambora gave me like these 3 scented candles. Not an expensive gift. I mean, the guy, doesn't know me all that well, but it's a nice gift.
Oh, Kubrick is not a faggy gift.
I didn't know. Yeah, Richie's out.
But your gift was the worst, Baba
Yeah, I
Booey.
heard. I was-
Yours is the all-time worst. I have it sitting on my desk. It makes me so furious.
You gotta bring it.
I got to move it somewhere.
There to keep you angry.
It's just so worthless.
Can I say something?
It's got one of those thin combs. You think I get a thin comb through my hair? Well, it must be for my nasal hair.
Casey and I were talking the day that Howard made fun of it because he could tell I was bummed about it.
Yeah.
And Casey goes, he's not really. He's kidding
Oh,
around,
I'm
right?
so serious.
And I go, he's totally serious. And Casey goes, no, he's not. And I said, you know what? I'll bet you $100 when Howard leaves, the gift is still sitting there. And then I came out, I told Howard goes, oh, yeah, give me that. I need to take that. But he's
No,
going to
but
leave it there.
Howard, he didn't know how funny it was because when you walked in, we were plotting a practical joke about it.
Yeah, right. He ruined it. And I guarantee he probably got free gift certificates from Sharper Image somehow.
It's just not true.
Really? You paid for it?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll show you the receipt.
That makes me feel a little better.
But
It's just
speaking of-
the one guy you should get a good gift for if you're Baba Booey is me.
Well, you could exchange it.
I don't mean expensive. I just mean something that I would use. Even if it was a picture of Baba Booey, I'd be happier with
That's
that.
not true.
That is true.
In fact, I was talking to, what's his name, Notch Johnson, whatever that guy's name?
Tim Stack.
Tim Stack, and he told me that he actually asked for that for Christmas.
What?
From his wife, that exact thing that I gave
Yeah,
to
well,
you.
great. Look at him.
But you know
He
what?
could use a thin comb.
Right.
No,
He doesn't have any hair.
But it's, I mean, you know what? I'm not going to defend it.
Tim's just a nice guy. He's just saying that.
No, he's not. Why would he would call me to say that?
Well, you send him mine. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, that's
Let
a good
him use
idea
it.
because he didn't get one.
Tell him to shave off a few chins.
Well, why you have to attack Tim?
Why not?
Angry bastard. So anyway,
But speaking of going in and saying, give me 5 of them for the entire show, Gary did the same thing.
yeah, oh yeah.
I got 3 of them, Jackie.
All right, that's what I
I got
So
one.
who got? Me, Jackie, and Fred?
Yeah.
Got the personal groomer?
And you, John, and Fred got the...
Got the Stanley Kubrick.
And I got it too.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which store to return it to.
Yeah, I'm going to return
I had it
mine.
already.
What
I
does
mean,
that cost?
But I got to go look it up.
80 bucks?
80 bucks,
No,
right?
it's about 80 or 90 bucks, depending on where you get it from.
It's probably $60 if I know Jackie.
Well, he probably bought it in bulk.
Yeah. Who's going to buy that back from us is what I want to know. What store is going to
No. You just go to like any of the DVD stores and just it's just as if you bought it.
No, it's actually it's harder to return stuff these days.
Is it
because
really?
everything's marked. You know,
Oh,
from the
yeah.
store.
I know.
And then they have the barcode on it, so they can tell whether you got it.
I think we're stuck with it.
Yeah, I do too.
No, you know what? You can get half of the money
Right.
back.
You bring it back to your DVD store, and they'll give you half credit.
And what do you guys do with these? Like, let's say you keep them. Like, what do you have, a special area for your DVD
Oh,
collection?
yeah. I got a big shelf.
Do you know I have a
They
CD
do
player
mount
that
up.
holds 200 DVDs?
Really?
Yeah.
And what do you do with that?
I have all my DVDs in it.
Oh, you have it already loaded in?
And you have a mark so you know, like, you
Oh,
know.
yeah,
like,
it's catalog.
You want to buy the Stanley Kubrick collection?
how long did it take Mr. X to do that?
Oh, boy, he's still over there
He's in the
alphabetizing.
basement right now.
And you know what you could do with those, Howard? If you wanted to, you could buy another machine and link them up, so then you could have 400.
There you go.
Wow. I don't have that. Why don't I have that? I paid a $1 billion for my home system, and I don't have a DVD collection area.
Because in the time it'd take you to find the movie you're looking for, you could watch a movie.
Nah, but it could pop up on the screen.
That's right.
I don't think it was created. I don't think it had been invented yet when you put your system
I don't
in.
believe that.
Sure it has.
Sure it had.
Yeah.
Y'all done?
So
Yeah.
which of that's
Go
your
ahead.
birthday?
Hey, what did you think of the celebrity mismatches last night when they were announcing some of the acts?
I didn't get to see the whole show. Like, what do you mean?
Well, the actress from Just Shoot Me was up there with a couple of these rappers, and it just looked that she had this look on her face that she was not understanding what they were saying, and kind of speaking their talk, and it was pretty funny, and there was quite a few of them.
Well, I didn't see it. I got a bunch of this stuff on tape. I'm going to play it for you next. I'll tell you, though,
Who does those, like, who chooses the lineup? Have you ever been, like, mismatched with someone?
Dick Clark, first of all, chooses the lineup. And no, when I was Fart Man, they had me out there with Metallica,
Well, you gave Metallica
an award, and they were angry.
You know who they were trying to match you up with? What awards? Weren't they trying to match you up with Kathy Lee for something?
Yeah,
MTV
well, yeah,
Awards.
that was the MTV Awards. They were trying to bring me out with Kathy Lee. That would have been great. I would have done that. That would have been great. I wanted to make out with Kathy Lee at the MTV Awards.
Throw it down.
Yeah, but they said, Kathy Lee said no.
She declined.
She has no sense of humor, that broad.
No!
Yeah, it was like, no.
Yeah.
But,
I'll tell you something. Gary Garver did some interviews from the award show last night.
Yeah.
And they'll be ready in a few minutes, but he interviews Outkast. He might as well be interviewing foreigners. They are just speaking 2 different languages.
Black guys?
Yeah.
Mm.
And then you'll get, he asked Ricky Martin, like Gary Garver reads off a list. I don't know if he always knows what he's reading. So you'll get the answer when he asks Ricky Martin, have you ever been attracted to another man?
Oh, wow.
It gets ugly.
Oh, man.
That's
Does he have an answer?
Oh, yeah.
He does. Oh, that's great. Can't wait to hear that.
Can't wait to hear that, Dave.
All right, why don't I... Yeah, you know what I'll do? I'll take a break. And, so we still don't know if we're going to Las Vegas.
It's looking good. I got a phone call. It's 99% there.
Oh, good. Okay.
That I'm not paying.
So, could you explain the schedule to me?
No.
Okay.
I cannot. No! I think the schedule is we would go out at some point on the weekend of the 28th.
Yes. But when are the shows? When are we
Okay.
actually doing shows?
You want to know everything?
I do.
Okay. I've already figured this out.
Okay.
I masterminded this during one of our meetings.
Think tank.
Yeah. The 28th is the Sunday?
Right.
Okay. The 28th in Vegas, we're going to do our gambling show / post-Super Bowl show, which will air Monday morning. Yeah.
And
What?
he supposedly offered the 7 girls to Nicolas Cage.
Really? Well, that is what I'm expecting. I want to bang... Did he really? He offered to let him have sex with his girlfriends.
Said, here, you can take I'll give you my girlfriends for your birthday.
Gary, I want that. That's my birthday party at the mansion.
Would that be better than the personal groomer if I got that for you?
Yeah, if you get me that, I want Hef to come on the show and present me with his 7 girlfriends, and I'll go off with them. Robin will hold down the fort while I go off with them.
How long will it take you to come back?
About a minute.
With 7?
Yeah.
You can get them all during a commercial break.
I'm not even sure what the hell I do with 7 of them, but I'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Read to them.
When Hef
You tell Hef, if he doesn't give me that, I'm going to pee in his pipe. I'm going to take that stupid pipe.
Robin, when Hef gives his 7 girlfriends to Nicolas Cage, does he ask them what they think, or does he just give them away?
I think that they don't say anything.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
just do whatever Hef says.
Yeah, I think that Hef pretty much runs their
So
show.
great.
Yeah.
I hear him.
No kidding, where'd you read that?
In the page 6 today.
Wow. That's beautiful. Did he take them?
No, he apparently declined.
Douchebag. I ain't declining. You know, I'm no homo. I ain't saying he's a homo either, but it don't sound right.
Maybe that's why Hef can offer, because he knows guys will turn him down.
Yeah, you know what? He won't offer me because he knows I ain't turning it down. I'm taking it.
That's the polite thing to do. Oh, no, thank you, Hef.
I take what I need.
It's like offering an hors d'oeuvre. No, thank you. Maybe later.
Casey, you want to help me bang the Playmates? Yeah.
I'll drink some apple juice.
What will he do? Hold a towel?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you can be the fluffer. Wow. What else? We discussed Christmas gifts?
Yeah, which was worse, Jackie's or Gary's?
Well, Gary's was doubly worse because Gary then got me 2 DVDs, 2 of which make no sense whatsoever.
He got you DVDs as well.
Yeah, he got me, this is the best, Chris Rock, the Saturday Night Live years.
Oh,
Now, I am a fan of Chris Rock's, don't get me wrong. But Chris Rock himself will tell you, Saturday Night Live, he sucked.
Yes.
We all know he sucked
Not
on
all
Saturday
the
Night Live.
time.
Oh, please.
Well,
Did
then
you
that
watch
tape
that?
is about 2 minutes
I know,
long.
I haven't watched
Yeah,
it because
of course
I wouldn't
not.
open up your gift and watch it. and
No,
give it to
because you know, I'll give it back to you. You tell me how it is. I'm going to watch him do what sketch? What sketch is he famous for?
you. The Malcolm X sketch.
Oh, there you go. Gee, I hope they have that one on there.
What was the other one?
I don't know. Ladies Man.
Titan AE.
Oh, the other DVD?
Yeah.
Titan AE, which I've seen 50 times
Nobody
already.
knows that. Howard said on the air the 2 weeks before, oh, I love that movie. I got to get that.
No,
So
I
don't know
saw
that.
it.
I don't know that everyone... Who knows that you saw it?
You do. You opened my mail.
I never...
I
you
got
didn't get
20
that through
copies
here.
of it.
Not through here, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Okay. I went out and bought it.
Flex on it.
You don't even know where half the stuff comes. People give you stuff from everywhere.
I mean, no thought. I mean, don't get me wrong. You don't even have to get me a
Shut
gift.
up.
You don't have to get me a gift.
Shut up, because you know what? You don't.
I'm sorry, it was a
If you
bad
wanna
gift.
be- no, you-
but put
I'd be
some
better off
thought into
having
it.
you say-
Do you look inside the bag of what you're buying me?
I knew
even?
exactly what I was buying you.
What about the personal groomer? Do I need? We all got those turbo nose hair clippers.
Right,
That's
it's a
the
whole-
main
it's a
thing.
whole- no, there's a shaver in there.
A shave. I don't use an electric shaver. I told you that. I mean, you just know I don't. We've discussed that on the air.
but
It's like you don't even know who
I don't
am.
use one either, but sometimes you need it in a pinch when you're traveling.
If I travel, I bring a razor.
Well, maybe you...
Why would I need it in a pinch?
Hey, whatever, man.
It shows you put no thought into it. Admit it.
You know what? I really didn't put any thought into it. I just knew you'd be a jackass about it. I think, what the...
No.
The hell? What the hell? I said, Wicked, what the hell?
I mean, I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but dude,
Of course
put
you
some
do.
thought-
Why don't you know, at least be honest. You totally mean to hurt my
I
feelings.
just don't understand. Am I not important to you?
Of course you're important.
I don't want an expensive gift. It's anything that would make... You know what? I enjoyed the picture of your 2 sons more than the whole stupid gift.
Good. Then go...
Because at least I got to see them.
Do something nasty to that, whatever.
No, I didn't do anything nasty.
Whatever you want, man.
I took them through it right out.
Yes, it's nice to see
It's,
the progress of the
$70.
Louis family.
I looked at it and I said, another idiot showing off his kids, and I threw it in the garbage. That's all.
It's fine.
That was the end of that.
You thought I expected you to hang it up?
I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do with pictures of your kids. But I'd rather have that.
Not like I made that picture special for you.
You obviously don't put any thought into my gift. I can understand Jackie and Fred not putting thought into their gifts. But me, the guy who gives you life.
Did I tell you that I thought about it? I was actually like a moron saying I thought I found a good gift for everyone.
All right.
It wasn't as if I bought that thing the day before and said, "Oh, give me whatever's left."
But you know, Sharper Image has so many great things to go in there, and that's the thing.
Well, I didn't know.
Listen, Robin. The nasal hair thing we all got.
Right.
It's a turbo groomer. It's great. All right, we all got that. The other element in there is a super thin comb. I've got rat hair.
Now, first of all,
I haven't gotten a comb through my hair in years.
There's 20 things in there, so you.
I told them I'm going through everything. A tape measure, which I don't know what. In case I'm on the road and I need to hem my pants, I guess.
Was there a sewing kit?
Yeah, sewing kit.
Sewing kit.
Yeah, and a ruler.
Different colors.
You might need it. No, I'm not. It's something in a round thing. Then they got.
Red thread for
For what?
black thread for a black shirt.
But there isn't a sewing kit in there, Jack.
All right, I don't know what's in there. Then there's an electric shaver. Gary and I personally have discussed shaving a million times. We both can't stand electric shavers. I know that about Gary.
You would never buy him an electric shaver.
And I'm not saying I'm ungrateful. I appreciate anybody. No, I'm not. I love when people get me a gift. It's exciting to open the box. But I just said, Jesus, this is a gift, but the guy don't know me. I mean, it's like he put zero thought into it.
And Robin, you know what? And you too, you're another piece of work.
What did I do?
You know, I gave her a $100 gift certificate to Sharper Image.
Right, that's nice.
And it comes with that when you buy it, they
that.
give you a little envelope with a catalog in it so that you can see what you might want.
Right.
And she says, "Oh, Gary gave me a catalog and a card. Now I have to go do my own shopping." I mean, are you out of your mind?
Well, I think maybe she just thinks it's a little impersonal.
Well, why does she get that?
Yeah, why don't we get?
And I don't.
Because I actually thought that I genuinely thought.
Gary just said that your shaver cost $70.
What?
Yeah, and then there were DVDs that were
Your shaver
$35
cost $70.
You got to understand something.
John,
He spent a lot of money. He spent a lot of money.
Puts a lot of money. John went out and spent more than he could afford on your pen.
That's right.
So that he could, so that he could go around.
By the
with his
way,
chest
no
out.
offense to you, and I'm not going to goof too bad. The pen is useless. I'll tell you why.
From Tiffany? They got a useless pen?
It's a tiny little pen. It would fit barely into
a baby pen?
It fits barely into my hand. I'll never use it.
I got the big one too. There's a smaller one.
It's so small.
What'd you pay for that?
$170.
Really?
Oh, so you paid $40 more than I paid on my gift, and you're sitting here like I'm an idiot.
Right. I make a lot less than you.
At least it's something I can use. I gave it to Laura. She's using it.
All right, but I thought you'd like that.
Yeah, that's fine. I would never. The pen is too small for a man. It's got to be a woman's pen.
No,
Well, then they sent me the
I gave it
wrong
to my
one.
brother-in-law. He loves it.
Yeah, good. You can have mine. But I buy pens. I buy masculine pens. They're big pens.
Big pen.
Big pens. Always. Pens, you take the cap off and you make it even longer because I got a big hand.
Do you go to like
I'm 6'5". I got a big
I thought it was
giant
big.
hand.
I really didn't think it'd be too
Do
small.
you go to like a pen
Much
store?
too small. Yeah.
And you like try 'em out
no, I don't try them out, but there are pens that I bought years ago. I bought 5 of them. And these are my favorite pens. I love using them. But John's pen is the size for a woman. It's thin and tiny.
I know which one you're talking about.
No, it has knobs on it. It's
it's a very...
So his pen didn't break into the rotation.
No, his pen will never break.
All right, but hey, listen, I tried.
But it was at least it takes into account. Yeah, it was in the ballpark.
So Jackie, John, and I all got you stuff that's useless.
You didn't like
Jackie.
the basket I sent?
The what?
Hey, Howard.
I don't even remember it.
At least mine was personal. I didn't give anybody else a pen. I gave you pens. I know you like pens.
Right. No,
and I went to Tiffany.
Get off it. I said your gift was fine.
Yeah. Fine, but useless.
Useless.
I want to thank John for not getting me a pen.
Yeah, really.
I like pens. He knows I'm into pens.
Yeah. There you go.
Right.
Spent some time shopping for you.
Right.
You know,
because I'm important to you.
Yeah. I didn't go and just get 3 shaving kits.
You know what John sent me?
Shaving kit.
You know what John sent me for
with an
Christmas,
electric
Howard?
shaver.
Howard,
What?
you know,
An electric shaver.
I know.
You know what John sent me for Christmas?
What?
A basket full of cookies.
Yeah.
No, they were the kind of cookies like with like in the shape of a Christmas tree.
Like Chips Ahoy.
No. Great
No,
cookies.
those Christmas cookies.
And
Christmas cookies are so funny because people, think their Christmas cookies are the best. Ralph and his mother, Ralph's mother came into town.
Yeah.
Ralph and his mother made cookies.
Oh, dear.
And Ralph he brought me over. He brought me over some cookies.
Did he make them with his mom, or does his mom does he help her?
I think they made them together.
Does he put on an apron and go?
I think they made them together.
That's their Christmas tradition.
The worst cookies you ever taste. Now, I don't eat cookies,
Ralph's mother.
But there's a spice in there, like a ginger.
Oh, ginger snap.
Oh, gingerbread or something. Oy vey. Inedible.
No, I don't like it.
Right in the garbage.
But the ones I got-
took one bite right in the garbage. And I gave them to friends who maybe like cookies more than I couldn't eat them.
They couldn't eat them either.
Couldn't eat the cookies.
The ones I got Gary would see you buy for Gary, you buy for his whole family. He's got kids, so I figured they all could eat, you know.
The kids love them.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. It wasn't so bad.
That's thoughtful.
It was $70, Gary.
No, it's fine, John. You don't have to, it's not about money.
I mean, Gary gave me the...
I don't get the personal grooming kit when there's not a thing in there I can use.
You want to hear what Gary got me?
I wouldn't carry the personal grooming kit with me. First of all, if I'm going to clip my nasal hair, I'm not going to have to do it on the road. How far? Do that before you leave. Do that before you leave. Like, I went on vacation, I groomed myself. Clip my toenails, so I don't have to carry these things.
Well, you know, you travel all the time.
I really get out a lot.
Let's just agree to not give each other presents this year.
No, I don't mind buying you a present. I try to do good by you.
You did great by me, but then...
Why am I always doing good and no one else
Do you know
is?
what you got me?
He has no idea.
Yeah, I know what I got you.
What'd you get me?
I'm going to tell you what I got you. First of all, I got these two buddies, digital cameras. And didn't I get you the DVD player?
That's right.
Yeah. So then what are you talking about?
No, I did not. You got me a digital camera.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, I know one year I get you really good stuff.
You always get me
I
good
whatever
stuff,
you need.
but you got me a digital camera.
Right. So do you love it?
I love it.
It's a great camera. I got you top of the line, too.
It's a great camera.
You know, you can get 3 levels of digital camera.
Right.
But, you know, he's Gary. He's important to me. I'm not going to cheap out on him. Best quality. Yeah, well, yeah, I thought you guys would like it. I don't mind the same.
Hold on. I got a DVD player.
Yeah, he wanted the DVD player.
Yes, I did. You use it.
Yeah, he called Laura and told her what he wanted.
That's fine. I don't mind that. That makes sense to me.
At least you're not wasting your money.
Yeah, you gotta spend the money. You might as well spend the money.
Your gifts are phenomenal.
Right.
It's not up for debate.
Right.
It's not up for debate.
Robin got me a good gift.
What'd you get you?
She got me a Tiffany clock, a very rare kind of Tiffany clock. That's an expensive gift. I don't expect expensive gifts.
Yeah, you guys have a whole thing going.
Yeah, I know.
You get her jewelry and she gets you personal.
Yeah, all right.
What did Fred get?
She seems to know you.
She to know you. She does.
I would never go and get you like a piece of jewelry or anything for your house.
I don't want that. That's gay.
I couldn't guess. So if I gave you the clock, it'd be very gay.
Yeah.
What did Fred get you, Howard?
Fred got him something nice. I remember you liked it.
Fred got you the
but
organizer.
It was an organizer.
It was a pen and an organizer.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. It's a nice gift. I'm never going to use it.
You can return it.
Okay.
No, I'm not returning it. I valued it. It was a nice thought, but I use one big organizer. I need a giant size.
And that was very expensive also. But can I ask you a question?
It will not be used. In fact, I threw most of it out.
Aside from Richie Sambora's candles,
That's a shame.
aside from Richie Sambora's candles, what did you get from anyone that you loved?
I got some nice things. I got a nice gift basket from Ozzy Osbourne and his wife.
Right.
It was delicious. Muffins and things I gave to people.
Okay.
To eat.
But what did you get that you personally love that you can use for yourself?
All right. I like the clock. It sits on my mantle there. Let me think what else.
Because I
told you I like Sambora's.
I want to get some insight into what you like.
I got some good ones. I'm just trying to remember what the hell it was.
Like what did
All right. The best gift I got?
Yeah.
All right. John Ryber from the E! Channel. And he spent some dough. I got a feeling. He got me 4 gift certificates to different restaurants in Manhattan.
Oh,
that's great.
Very nice.
For example, the restaurant AZ. I got a $200 gift certificate there. Then I got Le Cirque. So the steakhouse. What's that famous steakhouse?
Peter Luger's?
No, it's a different one.
Smith and Walensky's?
No. Ruth's Chris?
Can't remember.
Smith and Walensky.
No, but they have fish and
Gallagher's?
something like that. Who knows? I can't remember right now.
Pete's Tavern?
Sparks.
Yeah, I know that place.
Yeah, that place.
The famous place.
Yeah, famous place. And Chanterelle.
Oh, very nice.
Now that's a great gift, but that's an expensive gift.
No, but that's something you'd like.
But it gives it to a restaurant because I love to eat out. I love to go to a restaurant and try new food. So that's good. So that's a nice gift. Hey, listen, it's enough with the gifts. I don't want anything. I really don't. I'm not looking for gifts.
Well, your birthday's coming up, so.
I don't want any gifts for the birthday. Please.
Oh, come on. This is always fun.
My gift is Fred. Working with Fred.
All right, Howard.
Right.
What would you be more likely to use first, if at all? Gary's sharper image thing, the Kubrick DVDs, or Fred's whatever you call
Organizer.
it? Organizer.
It's a pen and an organizer.
Well, I might use Fred's pen, even though it's a very tiny pen.
It was much more personal choice than the Kubrick.
Yes,
I know.
yes. Fred's is at least some thought into it.
I don't know what you were thinking when you went into the
Kubrick. Who cares about Stanley
All the
Kubrick?
director collections you're going to get, you get Kubrick.
Yeah, get a horror collection.
I was going to say,
His
here's
movies are, like,
Howard
so
who likes,
outdated.
you know, those movies where you make over a girl. You get him to Stanley Kubrick.
You know what I'm thinking of doing is taking Richie Sambora's candles and burning all my gifts. What
Gary
do you think
got
of
me the Planet of the Apes collection.
that? Did he really?
Whole movies.
Did he really?
Yeah, John loves
Yeah, but I mean, like the first one's good. After that,
Hey, how
it's
about
downhill.
Tim Burton? Tim Burton's coming out with a new Planet of the Apes.
Good.
I know. And I hope he doesn't ruin it.
I hope it's great.
Possibly.
It's got to be great.
I can tell you that I saw like a picture of one of the apes, and at least it looks like, you know, the
Right.
technology's gotten better.
I can't wait. All right, let's. Why are you laughing?
No, I just because Gary's good at my cookies, but you know he got me like 7 bad movies.
You got me 7 stale cookies.
Oh, stale! They're great
They're
cookies.
stale. They arrive stale. They're for looks, not
They're
for eating.
beautiful.
All right.
Oh, they're the best cookies.
They're the best. Everything I do is the best.
Someone sent them to me, and I love them.
Brandon, you're on the
I
air.
ate them like
Good
crazy.
morning, Howard.
Yeah.
I could really use that personal grooming because my nose hair, Rapunzel suitors could climb up.
Really? Maybe I'll give away my personal grooming kit on the air. Although I can't seem to part with it. It sits on my desk. I stare at it.
I could really
I got
use
it. I got it.
Is the
Like
case
barbed
at least
wire, too.
initialized
Leave
now?
it in the box wrapped and just use it as a paperweight.
I know, because that's what it seems to be
At
doing.
least it's doing something.
Yeah, right.
Holding down papers.
I put it right by my computer, and as I'm working, I just look at the thing, and I go crazy from it. I stare at it, and I go, I look at it, and I go, what is this? Why is this my gift?
See,
It drives me crazy.
It's a constant reminder of Gary's love for you.
Yeah, I swear to you, I look at it. I'm sitting there. It's right by my computer where I work every day, and I read my notes from the guys. And I look at it, and I go, wait a second. Let me get into his head. What is in this thing that he was thinking I would respond to?
You gotta get into his head. You gotta watch out for the echo.
I'm thinking of what I bought for you like the last 10 years in a row. And I
Right.
can't think of anything that you've ever liked.
Really?
No, you hit a home run one year. I remember you were so ecstatic.
15 years ago, I bought him a pair of motorcycle boots that he liked. But other than that,
Never won.
I've never gotten anything. I think, like I just said, when you were married,
Right.
I would send, big baskets of fruit to your family because I figured there's nothing I can get for you, so at least
Right.
they can
That's
enjoy.
fine.
What if somebody got you gift certificates to the Chicken Ranch? Would you like that?
No. I'm
That's
not
not
going to bring some horse. All right. Hey, thanks, dude.
Okay, have a good day.
No, I'm holding on to my grooming kit. I'm not giving it away yet, but I will give it away on the air.
I'm thinking that one day, maybe, when some of those charities say, send
Yeah.
us something of yours.
I'll autograph my personal grooming kit. I must take a break.
Did you open it up?
No.
Because I didn't take mine out of the plastic, because I'm just going to wrap it up and give it to Gary.
That's funny. Let's all give it to him.
That's what I was asking.
You know what?
That is a great idea.
I'll be 40 in March. Just send them all in.
There it is.
Send them all in.
I'm wrapping mine up and giving it to Gary for his 40th birthday.
And I bought one for myself when I bought one for all you guys, too.
What a waste. I would have given you mine.
You can never have enough.
Yeah. You can't have enough grooming.
Are you bringing yours to Vegas?
Yes, I am.
Are you going to bring your personal grooming kit?
You know what? Somebody ought to go in and
Hey, John.
Gary using
boss, I'm still late.
Yeah, I want him videotaping using his grooming kit. And by the way, we got to talk about Gary saying how he wants to bring his wife to.
Oh,
what
yes.
happened to that? Are you calling?
We'll
Oh,
do
you were
that
blowing
next.
that off.
Let me do that next.
Okay.
Let me tell that story next. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
I saw Gary on Sunday. He goes, oh, I'm so tired. I go, what happened? Baby woke up at 6. His wife made him get up and be with the baby while she slept. I said, dude, you are an a-hole. I said, you got to start talking to your wife. This guy gets up for a living every day.
Never wakes up without an alarm clock.
What is going on with you? And he can't talk to his wife about it. She yells at him.
She didn't yell at me.
I'm so glad you're in hell.
She just said, my wife said, you want the 6 o'clock feeding, or do you want to get him when he wakes up? So I was
And
drunk.
you should have said, I don't want either.
I was drunk, so I said, I'll get him when he wakes up. But I should have taken a 6 o'clock feeding because it's 10 minutes long. Then you go back to sleep. Instead, I was up at 8 o'clock.
Why are you taking any feeding? Do you know I never fed my kids once?
You never?
Ever.
First of all, is your wife breastfeeding?
Yeah. Well, partially.
Then why
We're in the
are
middle.
you feeding?
No, she's, she's breastfeeding, and we're also giving a bottle.
Don't her breasts hurt?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Doesn't she have to relieve her breasts?
We're weaning.
Oh, are
she's
you?
trying to cut back.
We're cutting back.
You know, I never once got up and fed the kids.
Never.
Never.
What is
Never.
it?
Zero.
Wait a minute.
Even when we didn't have help.
I don't believe you never did it.
You never
Call my wife. I'm telling you.
you never
if
fed
I
your
did
kids
it,
ever?
I only did it like once or twice to see what it felt like. And then it like wears off. It's boring. And you say to your wife, you stay in bed and you say to your wife, you know what, honey? I get up every day. Your job is to take care of the kid. You're not working right now. Your job, you're working. You're working with the kid. I get up
What is
early.
going to happen when Gary's wife goes back to work?
Gary's life will become even more of a hell.
And I showed Gary. My wife, we're sitting by my pool, right?
She's not at work.
I'm sitting with Gary and Ratso on a Sunday, talking to them about something. My wife walks in. We're in the middle of working. She brings the baby. And she goes, the kids want to go swimming. Would you watch the kids while I go? I said, Allison, see, I'm sitting by a pool. When a person is sitting by a pool, it looks like they're having fun. I said, but this is not fun.
You have to explain to her how this is not fun.
You got to teach your wife. I go, I am working now. Kids and work don't go together.
You can't watch them and work.
Leave.
You didn't throw her out.
Howard snapped at her, and I couldn't figure out whether Allison just was laughing at him and ignored him and walked away, or whether this is just regular fare around there.
Of course I snapped. I got limited time for nonsense.
He told her to leave, and then she left.
That's all. And I turned to Gary and go,
That's embarrassing.
That's how you talk to your wife.
Humiliation,
Sure.
Howard. And that's wrong. Of
course it's
wrong. You
wrong.
don't snap at her in front of Baba Booey and Ratso.
I only did it so Gary could learn how to talk to his wife.
You're making an example.
I'm the king of mine castle.
Get away from mine pool.
Yeah, get out and see at the pool. I am relaxing now.
Of course, 5 minutes later, it was us who left the pool. But
Yeah, well, the kids came in and we left.
He did make his point.
He did. You didn't see me feeding them.
Man, oh man,
Now,
I can't believe that.
Let me tell you something.
Napping.
And my wife, God love her, she got minimal amount of work to do. Once or twice, she's got to be involved with the kids. Let her handle it.
All I know is, the one thing I will say in your wife's defense is you couldn't possibly replace her yourself.
No.
You have no idea what she does.
Let me tell you something. I could hire someone for about $100,000. Pay them way too much. They could do 3 times more than my wife.
Doesn't matter.
Exactly.
If she left
Two
today
people, 50 grand
and you
apiece.
had to replace her,
Yeah.
you wouldn't even know what you needed.
You know what? It's every man for himself. I'll get through it. I know what she doesn't do. That's one thing I can tell you. I'll hire someone who can think of things to do. All right, listen to me. That's you seriously? I saw the way you were with your wife. I met Baby Jackson for the first time yesterday.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
And how is he with the wife?
Oh, his wife got him trained.
He's jumping through hoops.
He's
I
jumping
always
through
had
hoops.
This figured.
She comes out. So Gary's now got a family man's Jeep, you know.
Oh, yes, he got
and
the
the
new
Jeep
car.
is loaded with the baby seat and all the crap in the back, right? So the wife comes out and she says to him, hey.
She's snapping at him.
Hey, listen to this. She goes like this. Hey, I thought you were supposed to be the man. This is a man's Jeep and load the car up with all this stuff. Guess who ended up having to load it?
Oh.
Now, personally, I would have taken her like this. I said, I'm going to tell you something. You see, it's Sunday. This is my one day off. I have to work today with Howard. I'm going to tell you something. I busted my balls right in front of everyone. I would have dressed her down. I would have said, listen, you had to lift 3 things and stick them in the car, and you're going to sit here and bust my balls? Get the hell in the car. Go home. Get yourself home. I would have.
You're looking in the car and you see Gary stripped of all his man.
Yeah, I mean, and Gary, and then she stands there.
I was stripped before I got the car.
And then Gary's like asking permission. He goes, why don't you hold the baby and I'll hold the bags so I can go, get the car set up.
Please.
Then the wife comes and she stands there. God love your wife. She's got you trained like a puppy dog. She's standing there holding Baby Jackson. And Baby Jackson's no lightweight.
No, he's a big boy.
He's a big boy. Beautiful boy. And she's holding him. And she's standing by the car seat. I see what's going on right away. I size her up in 2 seconds. Baba Booey's in a coma.
Oh, I could tell this right away.
He's standing there, and she's going to hold the baby until Baba Booey comes over and sticks the kid in the baby seat.
She's not moving.
She don't move. And I'm watching this battle. I see the battle going on.
There's a power play here.
There was a battle going. Did I catch this?
Absolutely.
All right. Now, no one knows what's going on. I'm watching. I'm watching to see Baba Booey and what happens. He's back there. He's talking to me. He's avoiding. He don't want to put the kid in the car seat because I know putting a kid in the car seat could take hours.
It wrenches your back.
You got to wrench your back. It's a real pain in the ass.
And my wife's whole rap is that since she wrenches her back all week, can I wrench mine on the weekend?
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. And she's standing there and just standing there and standing there. She has nothing to do.
Going to stand there.
And finally, Baba Booey gets over and puts the kid in the car.
He doesn't look at her and say, what is wrong with you? Get the kid in the car. He goes over and does his job.
Let me tell you something about Baba Booey. Baba Booey gets no sleep now. Baba Booey has no life, and I love it. Baba Booey used to have the perfect life. I used to say it to him. I warned him 900 times. I said, you have got some deal going. You get to have sex with all the girls on this show.
You're living in Manhattan.
You're living in Manhattan.
Have a great apartment.
Yeah, I said, you're in love with Mary now. I said, you'll get over it. And you know what? She'll hang in there and just be your girlfriend for a while, and you could cheat on her.
It used to be, should I go to the screening at Planet Hollywood, the Knick game, or just go hang out in Central Park in Sheep's Meadow and look at the women in their bikinis?
Or go bike riding or do whatever you want.
Right,
Gary
yeah.
can't go bike riding now because his wife has decided
How
that...
many nights a week did he go out? I mean, we used to
He used to go out
screen
every
him
night.
because he was always groggy and had no voice. When
Never
he came
had a
here.
health problem, nothing. Now he's on 3 different medications for
Yeah.
headaches. And you should see, we're sitting by my pool. I look at Gary and I'm watching him, and all of a sudden there's blood trickling out of his nose.
No.
Yeah. So I said, Gary, let's stop for a second. There's blood trickling out of your nose. He goes, really? He goes, all the medications I'm on, I think they dry me out. And he's blowing his nose, and blood is all over the place. I mean, there's blood on the napkins.
You're going to explode.
I personally think I have a brain tumor.
Yeah. He is having the worst
This pressure's
nightmare.
going to kill you, Gary.
I can't wait to get married.
What?
I can't wait to get married.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Howard usually embellishes. He hasn't said one thing wrong yet.
Exactly what happened.
I wish I could say he
I was
said
watching
one
that
thing.
battle of the baby seat, the car seat, and I just said, I got to tell you something. I love the whole thing because I love watching guys who ruin their lives, and guys I've warned. And I said, I said to Gary, here is what's going to happen in your life. It's all going to end.
Yeah.
Everything that you can do is going to end. Stepping out of the house, carrying. And Mary's gorgeous. I'm going to tell you something.
but you
I
know
saw her.
what?
She looks better than ever.
She also was very smart about it. The whole time they were dating, go out with your friends.
Yeah.
No problem.
I told you, and I said to him, that's all going to stop? And he said, no, it's not. Mary's not like that. I said, she is like that. She doesn't know she's like that. Wait till you have a baby.
Oh.
You know what my favorite room in the house is now?
Yeah.
Take a guess.
Basement.
No.
What?
Bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
you
no
can
one
go
get
hide
you.
in there. They don't disturb you.
Like 20-minute. I sit in the toilet
But what
seat when I have to
concerns
go.
me is you're on the medications now, and your nose is running with blood.
And this is early.
And it's all because you got to get your wife in line. And I'm going to tell you something.
This is early in their relationship, Howard. This isn't a long time in, and he's already cracking under the pressure.
Wait till they decide to have a second kid, which they will. I've told them not to,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they will, because this is all going on again. And let me say something. Robin was asking me this last week when we had the same discussion. She says, what is the ideal wife? What is the person? If sexist, be sexist if you want. Tell me what it is you want. Let me hear.
What is it you guys want?
I made a list.
Oh, wonderful.
All right? I made a list, and I'd like to read it to you.
Oh,
now.
go
All
ahead.
right.
I'm interested. I'm all ears, and
All right.
so is every other woman out there.
Let's call this How to Be a Good Wife.
Well, let's not call it how to be a good wife. What would be a good wife to you?
Okay. First thing, have a dinner ready.
Ugh.
Plan
away, you're
ahead.
failing.
No. Plan ahead.
Plan ahead for what?
Plan ahead, even the night before, to have a delicious meal on time. You don't have to be last minute. Was I yelling at you know what? I yelled at my wife a good half hour after you left. I said, Gary and Ratso are over, and there was no appropriate lunches for me to serve these guys. Man, I'll guarantee you come over next weekend, there'll be lunch. Have a
I don't
deal.
understand how
Plan.
Allison deals with you at all.
Because
You're
she's got it
yelling
made.
every 10 minutes
All
in
she
that
has
house.
to do is pick up the phone and say, excuse me, Mr. Butcher, can you send over a few cold cuts for my...
What are you, her daddy?
No. I'm a guy who works his balls off so she can be happy.
What are you yelling and snapping for?
Otherwise, you end up like Baba Booey.
He wants food.
I want food. I want the things I like.
Oh, boy.
So you got to order the food, too?
Go on. What else is on the list?
Prepare yourself.
For what?
Number 2, take 15 minutes to rest so that you'll be refreshed when he arrives. Touch up your makeup.
Yeah.
Put a ribbon in your hair. Be fresh looking.
That's great.
Your man has been with a lot of work-weary people. Be a little bit gay, a little more interesting. His boring day may need a lift.
Oh, geez.
Really, man. Number 3, clear away the clutter.
Oh, tidy up the house?
Make one last trip through the main part of the house just before your husband arrives. Gathering up school books, toys, paper, etc.
I can see it now. Come on, kids. Daddy's about to come home. Let's pick up our toys.
Run a dust cloth over the tables.
Now you're getting crazy.
You know what? And your husband will feel like he's reached a haven of rest and order. And it'll give you a lift, too. And let me tell you something. My mother did all this stuff for my father.
Remember, girls, it's all for him.
Right. Prepare the children.
What are they supposed to do?
Take a few minutes to wash the children's hands and faces. If they're small, comb their hair. And if necessary, change their clothes. They're little treasures, and Daddy would like to see them playing the part of little treasures. And see that things are in control. Don't kid yourself. You come home and see your kid's a mess.
Is this what you have at home?
Yeah. No, I don't have it, but I'm working toward it.
Well, after 20 years of marriage, you're finally going to get her in shape.
Minimize all noise.
Minimize noise?
Minimize all noise. Kids can be trained. At the time of your husband's arrival, eliminate all noise.
Throw them out of the house if they're
No,
rowdy.
no. Then I'm actually about kids. Eliminate the noise of the washer, the dryer, the dishwasher, the vacuum.
Oh, in other words, none of that stuff should be still being done when you
right.
and the prince get
Try to encourage the children to be quiet. Be happy to see your man. Greet him with a warm smile and be glad to see him. You want to keep your marriage together. This is what you do. Baba Booey would run home.
Be happy to
So
be.
And
if
here's
there's
some
nothing
don'ts.
for Baba Booey to do, he'd be happy to come home.
Here's some don'ts. Don't greet him with problems or complaints. Don't complain if he's late for dinner. Count this as minor compared with what he might have gone through that day. Make him comfortable. Have him lean back in a comfortable chair.
Where'd you read this?
I'm not reading this. You told me to make a list.
You got this out of a book.
No, are you
no,
nuts?
I tell you, you didn't make
Have a
this
cool,
up.
warm drink ready for your husband.
That's not a wife. You got to say Bernard.
Arrange your man's pillow. Offer to take off his shoes. Would you run home?
I know exactly where this came from, you plagiarizer.
Where is it from?
It's from the Happy Homemaker.
That's right. What's the difference where it came from? It makes sense.
I knew you didn't write this.
It's from the 1950s high school home economics workbook.
Nothing wrong with that. Keep going.
All right. Speak in a low, soft, soothing, and pleasant voice. Allow him to relax and unwind. Man, I'd run home.
Great. I'm thinking about getting married now.
And
Yeah,
listen
just
to
try
your
to
man.
find this.
You may have a dozen things to tell him, but the moment of his arrival is not the time. Let him talk first. She's good.
And now bark and roll over.
Make the evening his.
Yes.
Never complain if he does not take you out to dinner or to other places of entertainment. Instead, try to understand his world of strain and pressure.
When he hits you, take the punch.
Sometimes your man needs to be home and relax.
All right. Well, maybe that one's a little off.
Try to make your home a place of peace and order where your husband can renew himself in body and spirit.
Who cares if he comes home?
Well,
The bastard.
yeah, I notice you're not married. But anyway, seriously, Baba Booey, you're in bad shape, pal.
If you get married,
When there's blood dripping out of your nose, you're in bad shape.
And you've only been married how long now?
Be 3 years in July.
No, but I know what Baba Booey's problem is. Seriously, like they got married and real quick they decided to have a kid.
Try to delay that.
Yeah, but
He wouldn't
Baba
listen to
Booey
anybody.
didn't want to be an old man when Baby Jackson plays baseball.
That's right.
But now, what
now
his life
he'll be
is.
in a wheelchair.
But now his life is, hey, get up early at 6 in the morning. Don't go out because you got to watch Baby Jackson. I'm not going to do this alone. You've got to help me. And he's miserable.
And you know what my hell's going to be? I'm going to say, hey, Baby Jackson, I'm still a young dad. Let's throw the ball around. I go, I'm not interested.
He'll be gay or something,
I don't
you know?
wanna play
Yeah, he never wanted to play
Right.
ball.
You'll be addicted to drugs.
He'll be like, I want to hang out with Mom and wear her dresses.
Well, I've got some news for you guys.
Hey, you little bastard. I worked my ass off and I'm waiting to play ball with you.
Did you think that your parents considered you attractive children?
No.
You, Gary?
Yeah, you know, I guess they're, biased.
Mine didn't.
You sure? You sure they thought you were attractive?
Well, you mean, do they tell me I'm attractive, or would they say different
When
in
you
a
were
poll?
a baby, did they find you attractive?
Well, they didn't send any pictures.
What's
of
your point, Ron?
Any contest.
There's an article in the paper today that says parents, especially moms, respond to their children differently depending on whether they're pretty or not.
Yeah, well, Gary was no doll. But here's the point about
There's
it.
a whole study, though, that
Wow.
says that it affects your life because your mom treats you in a different way. She doesn't give you as much attention.
Wow.
And if you're ugly, she considers being with you a burden.
Wow.
And everything you do is considered, some kind of a problem as opposed to, oh, isn't that cute? Look at how smart he is. It's like, wow, that's incredible.
Who are you staring at me for?
I don't know. I was working you into a fit. But I'll tell you something. Believe me, Gary, you were a hairy baby. Your mother.
Your mother didn't find you a pleasant child.
But let me tell you something. You're on your road to ruin. I see it, man. And I know what you're going through. I empathize with what you're going through.
Very happy. I really am.
I know.
And your
I
nose
saw
is
it.
bleeding.
Your nose is full of blood. So anyway, Einziger has this wedding, and of course Gary had to get up at 6 in the morning to feed baby Jackson.
This is before the wedding. I thought this was Sunday morning after.
This was
Sunday morning after.
Oh.
Did you?
I got in at 2:30.
Yeah, so you had 4 hours sleep. And what happened? Baby Jackson, of course, didn't want to go back to sleep.
Right. So then my wife got up and I went back to sleep for
At 10 o'clock.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you stayed up and probably had a headache and had to sit there with the kid. And what did you do while the kid was up for 3 hours?
Well, what's really funny? Remember how you were saying the other day that your father never did this?
Yeah.
And Tom was saying,
course not.
how his mom raised 8 kids.
Yeah.
So I got up at I got up early and I'm running around, I'm feeding the baby, and my father-in-law is sitting there reading the paper.
Yeah.
And I know he's looking at me like I'm like some sort of a pussy.
Yeah, you're like an idiot. Because your father-in-law never did
He's
it.
reading the paper, and it's almost like, I thought he was going to turn out to me and say, why don't you go wake up your wife?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, what's your problem?
So,
can't believe that the guy gets
I mean,
up at
your
like 5
wife
o'clock
gets
in
to
the morning
sleep
every day.
late every day or sleep whenever Baby Jackson gets up, take a nap.
She gets up at 6 o'clock. No, she
Yeah.
gets up at 6 o'clock every morning.
But she can go back to sleep.
Yeah, when he goes, when he takes a nap.
Sometimes he doesn't go back to sleep, and when he takes a nap, that's time to do the housework because you can't do housework, you know. I don't know. That's what
Why
she
does he-
tells me.
That's what she says.
I don't know.
I don't know. I got to put a video camera around the house.
Yeah, just to check her work. You know what I would do if I was you? I'd get a hotel room every day and just cop some sleep after you're done here and then go home. That's what I would do.
You didn't do it though. You really didn't get this when you went home.
No, I
and
did.
Allison first
Oh.
had the first child.
I
And
sure
there wasn't
did.
a lot of help.
And you know what I did? I hired help. I said, you better get help or it's the end of our marriage. I'm not going through this. I said, I'm not going to work my ass off. And you know what it was? We just fight. I wouldn't do anything. I would just sit there and yell at her.
Oh, so it'd just be a big fight.
Because she would yell at me and she'd be whining. I'm tired, the baby. And I said, you know what? You wanted to have a baby. Leave me alone. This is what you want to do housework. I don't want to do it. And she'd be like, can't you go shopping? I go, no, I'm too famous. I can't be seen in a supermarket. Go shopping. Well, you watch the baby. I go, I'm not watching the baby. I got to get ready for my next day's show. I got a full-time job. I don't know what you were thinking. I told you, I have to have help on Sundays.
I know.
I have to have help 24 hours a day with Allison. Allison can't handle it. She's incapable of handling 3 children. She just didn't know it. Your wife's totally incapable. I see what's going on. She's depending on you too much. And when she's being stubborn, she don't want help. She don't want to have to see a stranger in her house.
We're getting help.
You better get a stranger in the house.
Yeah, they won't be a stranger after a certain amount of time.
You come to love strangers.
After-
You know what?
after
There
dating
isn't a
like a
place.
sister.
There isn't a place I walk in my house where I don't have someone observing me. And you know what? At first, it used to bother me. Like, you know, oh, gee, I want to eat. Now I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I thought about that the other day. There's people all over your house.
There isn't a room that I go into that there isn't people. And you know
There's
what? Thank
somebody
God.
already there.
Because I would have done an OJ on Allison years ago. Because she can't handle anything.
Hey, look out.
She used to be like, I can't go shopping. You watch the baby. I need some rest. I want to exercise. You're going to go out and exercise? I want to exercise. I was like, you want to exercise? Not my problem.
We got a problem.
It's not my problem. I told you I don't want to be
But
involved in child care.
I don't think that you can tell Gary this all you want.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's ever going to go home and say anything.
Hey, I'm helping him. That's all I'm doing. I as a friend, am trying to help him.
You're just making him more
No, no.
aware of how bad his problems are and that he's never going to do anything
Well,
about
maybe
it.
it'll help him with his headaches and stuff because at least he'll know to blame. He'll know what to blame things on and stop masking it. He'll know he's unhappy and why, and maybe his headaches will disappear. Anything to help the guy. The guy's blood. He has blood dripping out of his nose and he don't even know it.
Yeah, but it already sounds like, Mary doesn't even have to yell. She just
No.
says, you're doing this, and he does it.
He's hop too.
I am hop too.
You're Gunga Din.
I'm hop saying.
Hey, Gunga Din, go put the baby in the car seat. And you should have been like me. Car seat? I used to go to my wife. I put the baby in the car seat, and she'd say, you have to buckle it in. And I'd say, how do you do that? And I just couldn't do it. And I go, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it.
That is the absolute truth, because I saw him pull that move.
Yeah.
How many times can you get away with it till they...
He will never learn. He just, every time he had to do it, he just couldn't get it buckled.
Yep.
Throw the kid in the car and...
Yeah, and then I'd say, she'd go, well, if we short stop, the kid will go flying forward. You got to buckle him in. I go,
Well,
I
then,
don't know.
Allison, you do it.
Yeah, I go, then you do it if you don't like the way I do it. I think it's fine. I think the kid's fine.
I can't do it that fast.
Don't get
You
all
do it.
concerned. I'm telling you, I pulled every shtick. What was it? We were over the house. I pulled the move. You said, yeah, that was a pretty good move. I did something real good.
I thought it was when you yelled at Allison at the pool.
No, I did better stuff than that.
Gary's got to stay with you and learn.
Yeah, you need to take him into your home for a while.
Yeah, you need help.
He needs
All right,
an apprenticeship.
I got to call my wife now. Tell her I need to be at your house for a week.
Yeah, I'll give you lessons. Just observe.
We're doing work.
Yeah. Talk about avoidance. Because you're gonna get work. Then you're gonna get back pain and you're gonna get everything else.
You know what you did, Gary? You went home and you did too good a job. You can change Baby Jackson's diapers.
right.
You can change his clothes. You can do all that stuff.
I changed the Duke diaper maybe 3 times. Period. That was the end of it.
And then you do it so bad that the baby really gets messed up.
You know what you do? You wipe real hard. The kid gets a rash. They'll never let you touch the kid again. Super hard. Get hemorrhoids. 2-year-old with a
Or
hemorrhoid.
you turn the clothing around like this, like you don't know
Right.
how to get them in it.
Yeah.
And they
Oh,
just
here,
grab
let me
it from
do
you
that.
and take it over.
Yeah. You got to mellow out. You're being too good a father.
You don't
know.
need to be there for the kid like that.
Yeah. You're a little too much there.
Jackson won't appreciate it.
I'm sorry. What?
Ralph needs to be quiet.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Be quiet, man. It's nothing worse than a single guy sitting in the room. When
I don't
you-
mind getting it in stereo, but I'm getting it in quad.
Yeah. Be like Ralph's dad.
Leave.
Leave. No, but you know, like you know what I'm saying. I love my kids and everything else, but there's got to be otherwise you're gonna lose your sanity. I know what it is.
Well,
you want to, you know. I was telling Gary, hey, I went for a bike ride on Sunday and I went Saturday. He was like, oh
And he's
my God,
jealous.
and he's jealous, and I love that he's jealous of me.
I do have to say, I mean, I was at Howard's house from noon to 6:45 yesterday, and I believe the total amount of time of interaction with his children was under 3 minutes.
Right.
Well, I don't think that's anything to emulate. But
Gary was jealous. I got it worked out.
you could work it into 10.
Yeah, and it was enough. The kids know I love them. When I see those 3 minutes, man, I make that quality time. I kiss them. I love them.
Those are Kodak moments.
Yeah.
Those 3 minutes.
They're beautiful moments.
How much do they want to see you anyway?
They don't. They're busy. They got to teach your kids to be independent. That you coddle that baby Jackson. Don't worry about anything, man. You just got to mellow out with that.
I'm
Get
not
your wife
worried.
under control.
I'm not worried.
No,
She's
because you're
under
really
control.
unhappy because it's like I know in the worst way he wants to go bike riding. He
Yeah.
wants to do certain things. His wife won't let him because she says, "Hey, when am I going to go bike
I'm
riding?"
going
You
bike
know what
riding.
he's going to do?
When's Father's Day?
My wife
He
used to do
is
that to
going
me.
to get one of those seats now that they
Yeah.
have for the kids you can put
Yeah.
on the bike.
Yeah.
And Gary will be that father with the baby
Well,
on the
I'm
bike.
actually trying to get one of those, what do they call them? Those joggers?
Yeah.
You know, if
Right.
I could take the kid and jog with him.
Oh man.
See, he's going to be one of those
A baby
dads.
jogger.
Oh God, Gary, that's a mistake.
What, you think I'd look like a homo jogging with the baby?
It's not even a question of that. Once you do that, then your wife's always going to expect it. I'm being serious with
You
you.
see those fathers with those three-wheel things running?
Yeah.
Then they have the special seats and the little baby sitting there with a helmet on.
Yeah,
on the
great.
bike.
Yeah, that's a real manly ride. You should lose lots of weight doing that. What are you, a coolie? Oh, you want me to ride you over?
I got my kid in a rickshaw.
Yeah. Build railroad. No, you got to work out that whole thing, man. And don't have any more kids. You've had enough.
I don't know if you can handle it.
Yeah, your wife can't. I saw for myself. I sized her up in 3 seconds. She's another princess. Trust me.
He does a great job.
I got a princess too.
Do you have dinner waiting for you when you get home?
Hell no.
No, my wife cooks every night.
Oh, she
I
does?
don't know that it's waiting for me, but
But you do get a nice hot meal every
oh
day.
yeah, definitely.
No, you deserve
She's a real
it.
good cook.
You deserve it. You watch Jackson while she cooks?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, great. That's a fun day.
Hey,
Hey.
parenting is a
Look,
two-person job.
the nose is starting to bleed.
Two-person
It is.
job.
No, it's not bleeding. It's running.
You
Let's
see,
talk-
he
let's do
was
something.
sitting there while I was talking. Every minute he was like, he can't even breathe.
Maybe you have an embolism.
If you're lucky.
You can stay in the hospital and get away.
So anyway, Einziger has this wedding. Oh, I got to take a break.
I'm going to hear about this wedding yet.
I gotta go blow my nose.
You do. There's blood coming out, isn't there?
So how did Mary and the baby get to your house?
She picked up Gary in the car.
Oh, okay.
She had the car. They dropped off Gary.
I see.
And
Gonna be picked up like a little kid.
yeah, it's just, you should have seen how pussy whipped he is now. And this is the guy who had it made, and he knows it, and that's why he's getting all these headaches and stuff. And he knows it.
With the baby.
And it's bad that I'm pointing it out. Maybe I should just shut my mouth because he's really going over the edge.
No, this is good because if I ever get any thoughts of
You're
marriage.
straightening
Yeah.
out Ralph.
Yeah. All right.
But I remember he used to be, he had that whole situation under control. He thought Mary was so different.
Yeah.
She sucked him right in.
And he got mad at me once. 'Cause
That's what
I'm talking
they
about
do.
privately. I
Yeah.
pulled him aside and I said, "You got to understand what's going to happen. She she's going to crack from the pressure too." He was like, "You don't understand, man. I love her." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, all right. I love her. She's great." And
But he was always telling me how cool she was,
Yeah.
and that's what made it so great.
Yeah.
Because she put no pressure on. He had the same life. There
Yeah.
were no orders. Nothing
Yeah.
had changed. He was
Yeah.
the same Gary with Mary as before Mary.
it's a slow process. It's almost like cancer. It comes on slow,
And you don't even realize
and
it's
you don't know it.
happening.
And then when you're in the middle of it,
But when it gets a hold of your stomach, it eats it up real quick.
yeah, he's on 3 different medications. What is it called? What is that stuff called again? Ampicillin?
No, that's,
Amoxicillin.
amoxicillin is for the earache. I've got naprofen. No, what's it called?
Naproxen.
Naproxen.
Don't you think maybe your wife on a Sunday could have let you sleep because you're on all these medications and maybe it would help you get better?
Yeah, did you tell her you had gone to the doctor?
Don't you
Oh, yeah,
so-
you know.
does she realize that you need rest?
She thinks it's normal that you should be taking all these pills?
I don't know. No, you know.
Go for it, dude. You're in great shape. Get a note from your doctor and give it to Mary. Maybe she'll
Yeah,
lighten
maybe
up.
he can schedule you some nap times.
Yeah.
You guys make it sound a lot worse than it is.
You got to do what I did when I used to have bad backs, and every minute I'd be whining about it. I'd be like, "Oh, I can't. Oh, please, Alice."
I mean, the truth of the matter
And
is,
then you know what I used to do? I used to go in my room and have to lock the door and lay down on the floor and like rest my back and my head And that way I got to watch TV uninterrupted.
That's what I was going to say. That's when he was
No,
watching
the
television.
truth of the matter is...
You don't evoke enough sympathy.
For the last 2 weeks, I mean, I haven't done anything around the house because I've been just getting into bed with these headaches.
Yeah, good.
So then I shook him, I'm back to work.
Yeah.
But I did shake. She did help me out while I was shaking
on
the
3 different medications with blood running
Yeah,
out of
he
his
hasn't
nose.
shaken anything. He's medicated.
Yeah. All right, anyway, let me come back. I'll take some phone calls, and also I'll tell you about this Einziger wedding.
Okay.
And that kid's coming in, too, right? Richie from the Mary Tyler Moore Show?
That's right.
The little kid?
Little Richie?
Yeah.
From Dick Van Dyke?
He's going to come in and say hi to us.
Wow.
We're going to take a look at him, see what he looks like now. See if he grew up cute. We'll be back right after these words.
A lot of email about Artie and stuff, but and I'll get to that in a second, but there is one negative we received, or a couple of negatives. Hold on, I'll get that for you. That's criticizing your use of grammar, Robin. Hold on, I'll get to that.
Oh, thank you. I had several notes on that.
All right, I can't find it now. Let's see. God, there's so much email that comes in.
Really?
Yeah, and it's all interesting. I mean...
It's all interestingly hateful.
No. In fact, a lot of people, Artie, say Artie's very well liked. Mental illness is hard to cope with. I mean, you are mentally ill.
I can't argue with that.
Some of us do feel that Artie has it made, but that does not mean he can handle it.
That's right.
I'm a very normal person. No real addictions in my life. I've always been able to not go over the line with any substance abuse. My husband has a drinking problem. I've told him why drink, to the point that you'll have to quit altogether for good. Moderation, please. But does Artie want to go so far as to have to quit forever because he cannot handle it? Well, they go into all this kind of stuff, but basically people are saying they're glad you're back. Welcome back. The show just wasn't the same without you. Here's one that says, get Tom Cruise to help Artie.
That's right. He could heal Artie.
Yeah.
Please tell Artie that millions of people are pulling for him. He's going to be going through a tough few months, and he needs to know that he has all the Stern Show fans' support. Here's another one. Just wanted to say it was great to hear that Artie was back this morning. I was afraid that guinea bastard had gone and self-destructed again. The show's not the same without your obnoxious cackle in the background. Keep taking those meds, Artie, and make sure not to screw this one up. Unless you want to find yourself working in a pizzeria in 5 years. Keep up the good work, brother. Very nice.
Thanks.
And there were those few people who had no sympathy for Artie. Hey, Artie, you dumbass fat wop. How dare you make me to be crazy? Whatever that means.
What?
Hey, at least I go to work when I'm depressed. Hell, I may have lost the fight. I still went to work, unlike you lazy dago. Here's another one. I hate you, Artie. You've won the lottery, you unfunny, talentless, bloated, coke-fried, money-grubbing moron. So put your skirt back on and stop whining.
Money grubbing?
Yes. Signed, Joe Torre. Some people think that I've been a dick to Artie. I don't see it.
What did they say?
I agree that Artie can be unprofessional, especially recently, but I think you've got to be nuts not to see that Howard is and has been acting passive-aggressively toward Artie with regard to his movie.
Aww.
This movie is important to Artie, and besides, it could be an indie hit. Howard knows that this is true, especially with the newfound exposure that Artie has gained through the show. Amazingly, though little is amazing when you talk about Howard's ultra-neurotic and self-centered personality, Howard feels threatened by the idea of Artie succeeding in something other than the show. Howard knows deep down that this is a real possibility, and so he has to constantly take the steam out of Artie by poo-pooing his movie project. It's sad. Howard, take it to your therapist instead, and try to support your friend's personal goal. Not by giving him 3 weeks off. Howard is completely right about Artie's lack of professionalism concerning his priorities. But I'm talking about the far more subtle, belittling attitude that Howard constantly rains onto Artie's earnest efforts. Well, let me respond by saying, number one, I don't believe I've ever rained on Artie's parade.
Well, you have told him it's hardly a movie. Maybe that's what he's talking about.
All right. Well, let me talk about my support of Artie. Artie came to me a couple of years ago about his DVD, and I watched it, and I said, Artie, I think it's terrific, and I wish you luck with it. Is there a way I can help you with this? He says, no, I don't want any help. I'm going to buy some commercials. I go, I know, but, I'm happy to help you in any way. I think it's terrific. Artie said, I'm going to go out on the road and start my stand-up career again. I said, Artie, I think that's great. I said, but why not? Artie a couple of times has come to me, said I got to go out to L.A. to audition for things or discuss things, and I said, go for it. He's even gone as far as to film other movies. And I've said to him, good luck, pal. Go out there and do it. And similarly with this, I said to him, look, if it's going to cause you a meltdown, don't ask my opinion, but I think you could do both. I think you could still do the radio show, which is an important part of your life now, and do the movie. And I said, as far as this movie goes, if it's a choice between you being in bed, crippled by depression, being on 3 different medications, forcing you to drink, don't do the movie.
Well, the guy agrees with you there. I think he's referring to comments you've made to Artie about it hardly being a movie. It's not.
Well, it hardly is a movie. And I'm not saying that because I don't want it to succeed. I want Artie to be successful. I hope Artie can make a $2.5 million movie that becomes the blockbuster of all time.
Can I say that this isn't me? It's an email that you're reacting to.
I know.
No, we're not talking about you. I'm talking about the guy in the email.
So there is no evidence of my jealousy. I'm just listening.
The guy's misinterpreting what you're saying,
Right.
is what I'm saying. But he agrees with you that Artie doesn't need all that time off from work.
I mean, what is that movie? He's going to play softball, I think.
Softball?
Yeah, he plays softball in the movie. I said, go play softball and put a camera on it.
How could that take too much time?
Anyway, I do wish Artie luck. But it's hardly a movie. Am I right, Artie, or what? It's not. It's hardly the be-all and end-all.
It's not Batman.
Right.
What do I know? I'm a lazy dago.
All right. A lot of mail about Sal. Sal isn't Sal, Howard. Sal is Salina. Sal will eventually try to kill you. I can't believe no one seems to recall the Selena movie. Sal didn't just become the president of the fan club. He has a job that is way too close in proximity every day to you.
You know, they're making some points
There you go.
here. Selena hired a super fan.
Well, you know, Beth said to me last night, she said to me over dinner, she said, you know, are you really concerned about Sal? I mean, what, you know, really, let's talk seriously about this. And I said, you know, no, I don't feel too concerned. I see he's a problem guy, and he really has a warped reality, and I'm not joking about that. I mean, I see that, but I feel he's a good-hearted guy, and
You always feel that about people, though.
and that's what I feel. You see, I'm very naive when it comes to people.
You say, I hear you say that all the time. He's a good guy. I'm like, he doesn't even know that person.
Yeah, I really don't. I guess I want to believe in the best.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, you always say that about people.
I don't think you should be afraid of Sal in any way.
Artie, I wouldn't give any opinions in this area.
I'm not just saying.
I'm not sure we shouldn't be afraid of you.
Yeah, believe me, there's no reason to be afraid of me. I don't think he's a physical threat, is my point.
Yeah, because you know what? I've seen Sal box. I could kick his ass with one arm tied behind my
Well,
back.
that is not necessarily how he'll come at you. He's not going to come at you in his weakest way.
Maybe I should dress as Batman and take him on. Howard, if Sal is John Hinckley and you're Jodie Foster, then Robin is Ronald Reagan. Artie's Jim Brady.
Right, we went over this.
Between Artie is Jim Brady from his depression and alcoholism. He's already a mental vegetable.
Oh, my goodness.
So they say that you're in danger, Robin.
I have felt that for a long time.
Sal didn't want to come in, so he asked me to come in on his behalf. And this is a question directed to Robin Quivers. Sal wants to know, like, ever since he made that comment, he took a swipe at you about your weight, why you have it in for him and are trying to get him out of here. He's in there going, why is every comment, he wants to know why you have
First
it
of
in
all,
for him.
why are you his lapdog?
I just thought it'd be funny.
Why doesn't he come in?
I want him to come in. Come in, Sal. Come in.
Howard, get rid of Sal for your own safety. This is going to turn into Star 80, the playmate that was shot by her ex-boyfriend.
And he's hardly a playmate.
Here's someone who says, get a certified psychotherapist or psychiatrist to come down there and have a conversation with Sal in another room with a remote microphone. And let's see what transpires. Also, let Sal take the lie detector test.
About what?
About finding out what's going on inside his head, what's really true.
Yeah,
and
but
what
what are the questions?
how far he'd go.
There's nothing in my head. I mean, there's nothing going on in my head.
No, there's plenty going on in your head. For you to say there's nothing going on in your head is ridiculous. You've revealed your inner thoughts here.
Right.
You know, you're obsessed with me. And And we're wondering how far the obsession goes inside that head.
I'm a safe guy. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
You're the last person we would rely on. For
See, there you go again, Robin.
That opinion.
Sal is creeping all of us out, Howard. Not only do I think... These are just emails, Sal. I'm sorry. Not only do I think you should be afraid of Sal, I believe Sal will wear your skin like a Howard suit, a la Silence of the Lambs. I also think Baba Booey should be afraid.
It eats the meat.
That's right. He keeps blaming Baba Booey for telling all the creepy stuff Sal does. You know, I mean, Sal has revealed some things yesterday that were really mind-blowing.
Oh, it's crazy. He recognized an outfit you wore in a picture and could tell you exactly where you wore it.
I think that's admirable. I mean...
He also wants to go to my psychiatrist.
Oh, that was the worst. That was over the top for me.
Well, that happened when you read an email from a psychiatrist, and I said to Gary in passing, well, why don't I go to his? You know, who knows Howard better than him? You know,
Why don't you go to... Howard got to do with your psychotherapy?
Because I'm involved with Howard. I mean, I hate to say these things, but, you know, whatever.
You have to go to psychotherapy, but you need to go to my psychotherapist. Oh, my. Because you're involved with me.
Family therapy.
I'm not your family.
I knew it.
I told you, he's psychotic.
I said this yesterday. I said he wants to have, like, partner or couples therapy with you.
What should I do, Robin? Why don't you make a suggestion?
I think you should see a psychiatrist on your own. This is about you, not me.
I don't think I have any problems. If I go see a therapist, I don't even want to say this.
What?
A therapist will talk me out of looking at Howard differently, and I won't be as good on the show.
Oh,
Trust me,
so
you'll be
funny.
fine.
You're so funny. Why would you be different on the show? Why wouldn't you want to still contribute the best you possibly could?
A therapist would eliminate.
You think you looking at me like I'm a beautiful woman?
No.
Is gonna ruin your ability to work?
I don't look at you like a beautiful woman.
Yes,
at all.
you do.
No, I don't.
You wanted to sit next to me during Batman.
Yeah, I thought that would have been nice, but
why do you need to sit next to me at Batman? Why?
I don't know.
What would we have done? Hold hands?
No.
What? Talk to each other during the movie and like crack jokes? What is your fantasy? Tell me the truth. Tell me what I missed out on.
I don't know. You guys are going to make fun of me.
No, go ahead. Please, I won't.
I would have cracked some jokes with you when we watched the movie. Like Doug, like Doug Goodstein sat next to me, right? So there were a few parts where I cracked a joke and Doug was laughing, and I said, you know what?
This is a waste. It would have been nicer to do with Howard.
I would like to have, impressed you as a friend. That's all. What do you do when you go to a movie with a friend? You sit next to them. When me and Artie saw Star Wars, we cracked a few jokes.
That's right.
When Artie and I.
Whatever. We're both dummy.
Two lazy dagos.
Yeah, exactly. So I figured I can impress you with a couple of things, you know.
Right.
And by the way, am I one of the guys outed out of the future?
Yes. You're out of the future screening.
So I got to ask you, because you're such a fan of the show, you listen to every single minute of it, so you should know. Do you really believe that Howard would be amused that if you sat next to him during a screening and told jokes? You hear Howard say all the time,
right?
I want to watch the movie. I want to be left alone.
Everybody should be quiet.
Everybody should be quiet. So why do you think that would work?
I think I'm in too deep with Howard.
You're not in deep at all. That's the funny thing.
I'm in too deep. I think I pushed Howard so far away that even if I was, completely cured tomorrow, he's so creeped out. He's so scarred by my actions that I can't do anything.
I have never in my life, in all my years, felt more like a Playboy playmate with a guy who's online waiting for my autograph than when I'm around you. You stare at me, you fantasize about me, you fantasize about being next to me in movies, being in my apartment.
You think thoughts that you think Howard's having?
And the love hasn't diminished. It's grown. You think you would be around Howard and you would be sort of get a little bit of a familiarity and let that go.
No, you love me more.
I learned something new about yesterday. I didn't know you shower after the show. I thought that was interesting. You came... Well, I never knew that. I never knew that about you. It was 3 o'clock and you were freshly
I've been
showered.
here 21 years. Not only do I not know that, I don't care to know.
I know.
Like, why
would even focus on that?
Why is that interesting information?
3 o'clock and freshly showered?
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. I mean, why would you shower? But it was
I took a shower because I went for a run.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay, Sal?
Yeah. Okay with you. I'm thinking about
I just figured I didn't need to stink.
I'm thinking about going running, too, for real.
Yeah, of course he is.
And
of course.
Who would be a better bodyguard than me?
All right. Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah,
who's going to bodyguard me from you?
Yeah, the guy who's going to attack you is running with you.
Artie will. Artie will be running behind
No,
me.
I'm not going to be running.
Well, you are the subject of much email.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying, and I just want to make everybody happy.
Trying for what? And how's it making anybody happy but you?
I'm not happy.
You're not?
Happy. No, I'm not happy at all.
He's completely unhappy. He's not satisfied with my relationship with him.
How am I happy where I'm trying to make Howard happy, and in turn...
We have this conversation all the time. You know how you're happy? You have your dream job, and you're doing well, and you're working at the place you always wanted to work. That should make you incredibly happy.
That makes me happy.
But it's not enough for him.
But the only person screwing it up for him is him.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm doing a good job.
Right.
What'd your wife say last night when you went home?
Nothing. She doesn't talk to me.
I don't blame her.
She thinks I'm a moron.
Oh, my goodness.
Complete idiot.
Of course.
Because usually Sal and I have these conversations, and he goes, I went home last night, my wife goes, why don't you leave those people alone?
when we weren't invited to the birthday party for the soccer team, my wife knew it was because of my psychoticness. I knew it. I knew I was in for it, man.
Right.
She's starting to look at me like a real creep.
When she says leave those people alone, what's she talking about? Us?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. She defends Howard.
Of course.
And the funny thing is that she wasn't crazy about Howard. Now that I work here, she defends Howard, and she thinks I'm a woman.
And to make matters worse, if you think it's that crazy enough, I'm sure she's looking at you and thinking if she could get a quarter of the love you want to give Howard to her, she'd be much happier.
Right. That's why you need a psychiatrist.
When I hear you read email, I hear my wife saying those emails. It's like it's almost as if she goes down in the basement and types them herself. I think she has 20 different emails.
Maybe she is.
It's unbelievable.
Well, because she sees that you could have a loving relationship with her, but instead you're fascinated and in love with me.
You're devoting all your time and efforts and energy to Howard.
And I'm not in love with you.
Well,
I don't even like you.
He's going to wear you down.
Horrible. That's a horrible thing to say.
He's going to wear you down.
I'm not wearing Howard down. Listen to me. I love Howard so much that I know to keep my distance from Howard. You know,
All right.
So that kind of helps.
Thank you.
And I thank you very much for the screening yesterday.
Yes.
And,
But was he very attractive after showering?
he looked really good. I never saw the wet look before. Your hair came in a little bit closer to your face, which I thought was nice.
The answer is I'm a straight man. I don't know.
No, he makes me uncomfortable.
Like if I don't know what you look like. You look like a guy.
What was I wearing yesterday?
Bright orange shirt. Open, no T-shirt underneath it. Nice, flimsy, summery, very bright orange. Yeah, flimsy, little flimsy. It was nice. I don't remember the pants. I was just focused on your hair because it was wet and looked different. It looked good. You look like a white black guy with jerry curls. You know, it was kind of like. I thought it was cool. I thought Beth looked great. You know, even though she has a little. I think she has a little apprehension now towards me too. Which she used to hug me and kiss me on the cheek. Now she doesn't do that.
No,
she sees me and like waves and walks. You know.
Yeah, I know. I told her all about your shtick yesterday.
I'm not that way, man. Yeah. I'm not. I'm just a normal guy. You know.
I told her all about how you want to go to my psychiatrist, and
she should. What'd she say?
She doesn't hug you anymore, kiss you. Hello.
Oh, that's a shame.
She knows to keep her distance.
Whatever. That's it.
I'm telling you, over dinner last night, she said to me, "How concerned are you about Sal for real?"
What's there to be concerned about? That's what you know. I think everything's fine. Whatever. And
you would.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. You did recognize the problem with the John Hinckley, Jodie Foster
That's
thing,
just
right?
stupid. It's funny.
No. I'm just asking you. When you listen to what John Hinckley thought of Jodie Foster and how he wanted to impress her and how he was obsessed, you recognize that he had a problem.
Sure.
And you don't see any similarity between you and...
I would never fawn over Jodie Foster. I mean, take a look at her.
Right. Okay,
I'm much hotter.
Exactly. I mean, we're not talking about Jodie Foster here.
That's the part of the equation.
Anybody who shoots somebody over Jodie Foster has more problems than just shooting the president.
What's your favorite shirt of mine? Do you like that orange shirt, or do you like the...
Favorite shirt of yours is a striped shirt that you wear. It's like a blue and white striped shirt, long sleeve that you wear at work from time to time.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't even know that shirt.
Trying to think of that one.
Let me go look through the closet.
Probably wore it 3 times.
Really?
So
maybe I'll give it to you. You can.
Oh, that'd be great.
The next time you wear it, he'll say, "Oh, Howard's trying to tell me something. He's wearing my favorite shirt."
I'll make a bra out of it.
You get rid of that shirt.
You know the amount of times he wore it?
He said
3 times, about 3.
I'm telling you.
I'm just curious.
You don't know when this last time I wore it, do you?
Probably about 3 weeks ago.
All right.
You rotate things very widely, which is pretty good.
Right, thank you.
You have Ralph's doing a good job for a family.
Yeah, well, he's got to.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
Okay.
So far, so good with the clothing.
All right.
Sometimes I think you should wear a T-shirt underneath, though, that shirt. Sometimes, like that shirt, you should wear.
All right, listen.
The one you're wearing now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, can you leave?
It's a peach on peach.
All
And
right, can you go?
Stand up. Let me see what you're
No,
wearing.
I'm getting so creeped out by him, I can't even tell you.
Be a good sport, pal.
You gotta leave.
Come on, buddy.
You gotta go.
I gotta see this.
You
when
gotta
need
go.
a
Come on,
t-shirt.
bud.
You gotta
Come on,
leave.
Stand up.
Goodbye.
Never done anything for me.
Get out.
All right.
Get out and really.
The words I love
I'm
from
not
you.
standing up. I don't want him looking at me. I feel like a lamb chop. Get out of here.
Again. Say it again. Again. Say it out.
Thank you.
Stand up now and let me see the shirt.
No.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm just really disturbed.
Well, you hired him.
I know. I know I did.
You know, every day I get in my car and the driver says, "Has Howard learned his lesson?"
In
Because
other
every
words,
day he hears these comments from Sal.
I'm getting sexually harassed, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Paulie, you're on the air. Uncle Paulie.
Hello.
Hey, long time no speak.
I don't know speak to you. How do you feel? Feel good?
Yeah, feeling good. We got to have you down here.
Oh, very, very good. Listen, I've been lucky talking to you. I got to make a little sing.
Go ahead.
I can do it now?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, listen to this. Oh, Mr. Weston, oh, Mr. Weston, you have such a beautiful show. The new generation, they love you. What have you think, what have you say, what have you do? That's honesty true. But some the politicians, they never like it too.
Look at this
What
guy.
have you like it if you're there?
Huh? That's some voice on him. I
My
like that.
voice is good. My voice is very strong.
You sound good, Uncle Paulie. We'll have you down here soon.
So I want to be there soon, please.
Yeah, very soon.
Very
Thank
romantic.
What?
Uncle Paulie's good when we have chicks down here. He starts calling them whores and screaming at them.
Bhutan.
Putan.
Okay.
Putan.
Bhutan.
Okay, have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Like a tone-deaf Pavarotti.
Stonite.
Stonat.
Stonad.
That guy's really Italian.
He's great.
Like, I picture him eating prosciutto.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
No, a piece of, like, buffalo mozzarella, like an apple. That's
He just bites into the
yeah,
whole
just
ball.
pick it up. It's like an apple, you know.
It's an apple. A cheese apple.
Manja. Yeah, like a cheese apple. That's it.
Yeah. He bleeds olive oil. Garlic. I gotta take a break.
Is Beth really sort of getting that way about Sal?
No, I just think she's keeping her distance. I think Beth's super friendly. Like I saw her.
Yeah.
We were somewhere. And she gave Double A a big kiss on
Right,
her.
no, I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's odd to hear about Beth because she's usually sort of tolerant of stuff like that.
Hey, Dominic, you calling in to say that I was right about the Michael Jackson verdict?
I don't think you're right about Michael Jackson. I was totally wrong, number one. And number two, you have to be very careful about being sued by slander from John Hinckley.
Yeah.
Because he's much more normal than Sal.
Thank you, Dominic. Dominic has a very bad phone
Yeah,
connection.
it sounded like he was underwater this time.
Jim Carrey wanted to host the Oscars, according to Star Magazine, and they turned him down. I don't get that. Yeah, they went in favor of Steve Martin. He's going to be the host.
I thought that Billy Crystal had recommended him
He'd be good.
a while back, and Jim had a little bit of trouble with the Oscar
Nope.
people because he wasn't nominated.
He wants to do it.
films.
He doesn't care. He wants to do it, but
Oh, well.
can I tell you?
I think that's a mistake.
Yeah.
I love Steve Martin, but
Yeah, Steve's good, too. Hey, so let's get to the bottom of this. We were interviewing Crazy Cabby yesterday, who's fresh out of rehab. And we were talking, and then I saw on the internet they're having some kind of feud, him and the What's Up guy, like a real feud. Bring in the What's Up guy first. Bring in Scott Brooks. Scott Brooks, What's Up guy. You know, the guy on TV who goes, What's
how long
up?
can you be the What's Up guy?
Evidently, he's making a good living. In fact, Gary was telling me, yeah, I'll ask the What's Up guy. That's Scott Brooks,
maybe
everybody.
He's got another Michael Buffer kind of life going here.
He does. He's got a real good living going on.
All right.
Because we said to Scott, like, what are you doing for a living? And Scott does the beer commercials, right? The What's Up beer commercials.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And then...
I'm on.
right there.
And then, Scott, you do also... you make appearances, like you'll go to a bar, and you go there and just say, What's up, and they pay you.
That's it. I just walk in, say what's up, get paid, roll.
Do you have to hang for a while?
No, yeah, you definitely have to hang for
You
a
have to
while.
hang with people.
no problem, right?
No, not at all. No, I love it. God bless America.
Right. You're happy to be making a living.
I was saying to Gary, he's like, yeah, so what do you do? I said, Gary, I do the same stuff you do.
Right.
I see the videos on the TV show where you're banging cars with sledgehammers and you're jumping in barrels as a rodeo clown.
And what do they say? They say, now, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Brooks, the What's Up guy.
Well, it's not just me. There's also...
It's also who else? Yeah, who else?
There's Charles, there's Paul, and there's Fred, and then myself.
And you go as a group?
Yeah.
And what kind of money would a bar have to pay you?
You gotta split the money?
No. Well, we make in the mid 4 figures.
Really?
Yeah.
And you have to split it 4 ways, though?
No. Each? Yeah.
So you can get 10 grand a night?
Oh, you can.
Wow.
Yeah, to walk into a bar, hang out for about an hour. Usually, like the places that have their stuff together, they'll have a little table set up, they'll have a banner. Then the people just file up. We sign autographs on the glossies. We take pictures with people.
All from one commercial.
And so
Isn't that amazing?
What would you say your income is for a year? You're like a 6-figure dude, huh?
Are you out of your mind? You think I'm going to sit here and tell you what my income is?
No, I'm not asking for
I'm hiding from people.
You are?
Yeah.
But you're making over 6 figures, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's making over 6 figures.
We did very well in the last year. We did very, very well in the last year.
To make a What's Up movie. You guys should just stand there and go, What's Up?
Well, you got a production company now, don't you?
Yeah, I'm going to make a What's Up movie.
There's the script. It's already written.
I already wrote it. It's easy.
90 minutes or what?
You guys just walk around and go, What's Up? I go see that. It's funny.
And people's reactions
I still think What's Up is funny. I don't think it's over.
Really?
I do. I don't think
it's funny because your boy, Cabby, seems to think it's tired. I believe those were his words.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. I was shocked yesterday. Let me get into this. Should I bring Cabby in?
You do what you want to do. It's your show.
All right.
I really believe there's bad blood here.
Someone showed me that you guys email each other back and forth like angry email. But it's not just it's not a bit. I mean, you guys are really pissed at each other.
Yeah, I'm a little annoyed with that fat son of a something.
All right, here's Cabby. Cabby, you started screaming about the What's Up guy. What is... By the way, Tom says you can't have the $10,000.
And he's adamant.
Yeah, that's. I want to go there first, by the way.
All right, go ahead.
I just got to fix his head.
Oh, look, he's got all attitude.
Look, he's already got
I got to sit here while he talks about his money problems.
Right,
sit here and listen to him whine about
why don't
the fact that he can't have some money.
Right, why don't we...
money that I want fair and square, and it's really none of your business.
It's my business if I'm sitting here.
Shut your pie hole before I come over and shut it.
Come over and shut it for me then.
No fighting in the studio. No fighting.
Anytime you're ready.
I'll
Anytime you're ready.
You guys want to do a boxing match?
I'll do a boxing match.
You brought it up.
I'll do a boxing match.
He'll kick your ass. Look at the size of this guy.
I don't give a... Howard, you don't know me.
Really?
You don't know me.
I don't know you. Thank God I don't know you. You would box this What's Up guy? He looks like he could kick your ass.
I would box him. Not a problem. I would box him because that's what it would be, is me boxing him.
Right.
You got a lot of mouth, boy.
Yeah, I can back it up.
Got a lot of mouth,
you don't
boy.
understand, okay? I don't come from Philly. See? I was raised. And first of all, I didn't try to pick up your piece of beef jerky that you call a girlfriend. All right? She emailed me first.
Is this what this is about?
Yes.
All right, what happened? What happened?
Sent me her porn website passwords. I checked it out. That's great. Hey, I gave her props. I emailed her back. First of all, I never gave her my email address. So if she wants me bad enough that she's going to go into your email and send it to me, is that my fault, dick? No, I don't think so. Okay.
Why are you mad at Scott?
So she sends it to me.
Right.
I send her back, hey, nice beef jerky, whatever you got there, a pie, whatever.
Right.
Give her compliments. Don't try to hit on her at all. Just, saying, hey, thanks, that's cool, right?
Right, because she sent you free naked pictures.
Right. Then one morning I called in or something. I can't remember what was going on. And Jackass over here calls in and says, he's trying to pick up my girlfriend. Trying to get airtime, I understand. You got to work your gig as long as you can. I feel your pain, all right? Because in a year, maybe, you're done, you're over. See, I have contributions to society, my friend. I have much work to do. What's is gone, all right? So then... I'm sitting there.
Amazing.
I dropped
Isn't it amazing
Scott,
what drugs do to the human brain?
No, wait. I dropped
That's
it.
amazing.
I dropped it at that point. I'm like, whatever. The guy. Hey, I love the battles. It's part of the game. You walk in this room, you expect to be taken care of.
Right.
You expect you open your life up. I'm into that. Okay, so then I get an email one day and it says, yeah, hey, everybody, you got to check us out on the Oprah Winfrey Show. Ooh. First of all, and second of all, I don't care about you and your What's Up boys on the Oprah Winfrey Show. So I send a nice little message, just 3 words, why should I look at that, or something like that.
Right.
Okay, so then I get this nasty long letter on how stupid and lame and fat and drug-infested and this and that. You know what? My nuts, your mouth. But why? Anytime you're ready.
But why do you need to write him a letter saying, why do I need to see you on the Oprah Winfrey Show?
He sent me the email.
Well, it's probably a group email.
I don't care. Why is he? If he's got this huge problem with me, why does he still have my email address? If I'm trying to get in his girlfriend's pants, why are you contacting me?
All right, Scott,
call me on the phone. You know where I work. You know I'm here 6 to 10 every single night.
Wait, Cabby. I have no idea when you're here, dude. If you didn't come on the Howard Stern show, nobody would know who you are.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It took you coming on somebody else's
not only
radio.
on the
It
biggest
took you
rock
coming on
station in the
somebody else's radio show for you to get out in the public domain. Nobody knew who you were.
Wait a second. To get on the Howard Stern show, I was hired. Before that, I was hired by WXRK, the biggest rock station in the country. So nobody knew who I was. My nuts, your mouth. Anytime you're ready.
You just going to repeat the same lines over and over again?
Just like you do. What's up?
Except I get paid when I do it. What do you get when you do it, Cabby?
What do I
What
get?
do you get for being unoriginal?
Unoriginal?
And repetitious.
You know what? I do what I love.
Yeah, no, he's not even getting the 10,000, Jack.
All right, now let me
I'll
understand.
get the 10,000. I ain't worried
He's
about
not even getting that.
All right, let me understand something. Scott, you have a girlfriend. Are you still with the same girlfriend?
Let me say right up, we're still very close.
All right, you're still very close.
We're still very close.
And she is a porno star?
Juliet was formerly a stripper and a web mistress.
Hoe
yes.
bag.
Yes. Now see, wait. Let's stop now. Let's stop now.
She spreads on the internet. She's a hoe bag. I don't care.
Okay, all right, whatever.
If my mom spread her legs on the internet, she's still a hoe bag.
No offense, we can't find your mom.
You don't have a mom.
Yeah, we're not even sure that isn't your mom.
See, that's the thing. You can't even insult Cabby because Cabby has nothing to insult. He has no self-respect. He has no dignity. He has no family.
Yeah.
You know, you have nothing to insult, man.
Okay.
You're nothing.
Okay.
You know, you're nothing.
I'm nothing.
But where
You're
this
not
comes-
even here.
You know,
Well, you'll be over in a
nothing.
year, and I'll still be working, my friend. Remember
Whatever, man. Whatever. You're working now?
Are you going to retire?
Who knows that you're working until you come here?
I don't know. How many millions of listeners does K-Rock have in the New York?
And it's funny that none of them are listening to you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Monday through Friday, 6 to 10. Look at the numbers, jackass.
Okay, that's what
Get
I'll do.
some.
That's
Yeah,
what I'll do.
Look at
you know why your address is still in my little Rolodex? Because I'm so busy. I don't have the time to go in there and delete
You want to be
stuff.
like me.
I want to be like Cabby.
Yeah, I remember last time I was in here, I had
You know
that
what?
same bracelet and same chain on, and now you have it on.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
so I
Okay.
changed my style. See, now I got just a little thin one and a nice fat watch. I bet next time you're in here, and look at you got glasses with. I bet those ain't real lenses. See, I was doing that years ago.
Right.
You could try. Hate the player, don't hate the game.
You do have
Jimmy.
similar. You do have similar glasses to Cabby.
Yes.
Do you need glasses or not?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
No, I don't.
Exactly. When I was in here for that little the little strip off with the chick, you saw me and you thought, I gotta be like that.
Is that what that
I'm
is,
surprised
Cabby?
you ain't got tattoos. You probably do under your fat pants on your legs. Lift them up. I bet you're starting to get some ink, aren't you? Girl.
I got to concede. I told Casey yesterday, if this is going to come in here and this was going to turn into a screaming and hollering and insult match, I lose.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
I lose.
Because you have no talent.
You win, Cabby.
Well, let me ask Scott.
You win, Cabby, because you know what? I can't get into that kind of thing.
Let's see what the audience thinks,
I can't
Scott.
get into that thing with you.
Let's see what they're saying. Jim, go ahead.
Hey, Cabby, lay off the what's up guy.
That's
What do you ever do to
great.
you?
What do you ever do to me?
That's
He's
right.
a pain in my ass. You don't see the emails. All right?
You know,
All right, I take it personal.
Oh, for God's sake.
Exactly.
How many email exactly have there been?
3 or 4. But see, his email, this is how, and I give him creativity points. He breaks my email down into one-line sentences and answers each one because he can't remember what the whole email says at once. So
I don't understand why you guys are emailing.
These illiterate emails.
Yeah, I read them yesterday.
Bro. You really are from the streets.
So remember that when I kick your ass, anytime you're ready, boxing match, wrestling match, right here, whatever.
No. Wait.
Oh, weren't you a bouncer at some point?
Wait, Cabby.
You were a bouncer, weren't you?
Not
the only
here.
thing you were bouncing was balls off your chin at a gay bar.
You win again. You win again, Cabby. But how about this, Cabby? Not here. No cameras. No cameras. You and me, man. We'll get together after the show. How about that?
Sure. Okay?
Sure. Where's your friends? Downstairs waiting for you?
I ain't got no friends,
Yeah,
Gabby.
whatever.
I'm here all by myself.
Anytime. I'm ready.
That's a punk talking.
That's a punk
See, that's a punk talk.
But see,
you got your friends here to help you kick my ass. I don't need any friends to kick your
there you
ass,
go.
Gabby.
Then come do it right now.
Okay.
See, we can
No
because
cameras.
you don't want to. You don't
No
want to
evidence.
You don't want to jeopardize your suck-ass one-line career, right?
You
You're
can't.
absolutely
No,
right.
they cannot fight in
Absolutely
the
right.
studio. That's the problem.
And besides, Ronnie already said that he'd kick my ass if
Right.
I did anything to Gabby.
That's right.
And I'm scared to death of Ronnie.
You two could be in love. Who knows? Tom,
That's
go
the
ahead.
difference between you and I. I'm not scared of Ronnie.
Hi, what's up, Tom?
I respect Ronnie.
I'm terrified of him.
Hey, what's up, guys? Beat Cabby down. I'll pay your bail. Cabby, you're a piece of shit.
See, first he's got to beat me
crap.
down.
Oh, God, I wish I was there. I could...
Come get some. 40 West 57, jackass.
No,
you can't
I work 6 to 10 every night. I leave this building every night, and I walk to the subway and I ride the subway to Brooklyn. So come and get some.
If Chiasano gives you that money, I swear I'll sue. I'll sue. It's fixed. I'll sue. It's fixed. You will not get that money.
Why is it everything that you do, Cabby, has to take place here on camera?
It doesn't
Why can't
have
you do
to.
anything in real life?
You know
man?
what? You know where I work, right?
Wait a
I
minute.
get off
Where
at
do you-
10 o'clock.
where do you
come
live?
Where do I live?
Yeah, where do you
Is
live?
that any of your business?
Where do you live?
Then there you go.
Why don't we meet somewhere?
Whatever.
Why don't we meet somewhere after the show?
Let's
you
go
want
to
my,
Bed-Stuy.
you want my number? You want my number?
Bed-Stuy.
No, I'm not doing shtick. All right?
You know where Bed-Stuy is? That's where I'm living right now,
not doing shit.
jackass.
I'm
You want to know where I live? Yeah.
Here's my number, Cabby. 800-799-0539.
Hey, did
you
hear
call
that?
me.
That was the smartest move
You
you ever
call
made,
me.
because you know what?
You call
give
me.
your number out on the air, you're going to get the greatest phone calls ever.
I don't care about that. You give me a call. We'll
All
get
right.
together after the show, no shtick.
There you go.
Right.
right.
You'll kick his ass after the show?
I'm not talking about kicking anybody's ass. I said I want to get together and talk to Cabby.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
You
If
know?
it happens that a fight breaks out,
I'm not talking about fighting anybody or whatever. I'm just
Right.
saying, you know, if this thing is personal and this isn't shtick, we'll get together and we'll talk about this off the air. No cameras, no microphones,
right.
none of that.
And we'll
bull.
see how brave he
Okay?
is without the
We'll
camera.
see what's really going on.
And what
That's
is it,
what
from
I'm
your
saying.
point of view, I never got to ask you this. You have this girlfriend who you're close with, who does pornography, and she evidently, I guess, wrote Crazy Cabby and sent the web address.
Here's the real story, not
And the passwords.
not the story from a drug-induced hazy mind.
See, that's all you got.
Go ahead.
That's all you got.
Let me hear his story. Let me hear his story.
No, just scream over me, Cabby.
That's all you got.
You just want to scream because you don't want to hear anything but your point of view.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, what happened was after we came on this show, right? Cabby was all up in my face like, bro, I love those commercials. I think you guys are so funny. You're so cool and blah, blah, blah. You know, we need to hang out. You need to get me in those commercials, bro, and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
I was like, this dude is cool. This dude is cool. I thought Cabby was really cool. And I used to listen to this show. I'm like, why does everybody hate him so much?
Right.
You know, I hear the calls that come in, and so we're out in the hallway after the show. Me, Juliet, and Cabby, and we're standing there and we're talking.
Right.
I said, yo, man, let's keep in touch. What's your email? I know you're big on the email thing. So he said, you know, his email, I gave mine, she gave hers. He said it in plain view of her.
Right.
Now, she's out to promote a website.
Right.
Every show that we go on that I take her to, she does the same thing. She's like, I have a website.
Trying to make a career.
Trying to make some money.
Right.
All right. She's like, I got a website. Come check it out. She gives out the password to everybody. You go in there, you see what you like. You're going to tell your friends. They're going to come check it out, blah, blah, blah. Cabby takes this as a come on.
Right.
How'd she get my email? You gave it right within in full plain.
She must have been interested if she remembered it. I gave it to you.
Absolutely,
There you
Cabby.
go.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Oh, my God.
Anyway,
Cabby.
and anyway, you approached me and said how big a fan you were of mine.
Absolutely, Cabby. I thought you were funny and I thought you were cool.
Now you lie. You just said that I approached you. You approached me.
No. I said that we were talking. I said we were talking in here. Whatever, man.
All right, so wait.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. Right. So after that, so she emailed him.
Right.
She emailed. She's like, here, check out my website. And she gave him a password. No big deal. She does with everybody. This boy, she showed me the emails.
Yes.
This boy writes her back, you know, I'd like to be your fluffer. You know, I'd like to get into more than just your website.
Right.
You
I'd
know,
like to
make
be your
it.
fluffer. That's a funny thing. It's a joke.
Dude,
You know what a fluffer is?
Yeah, I know exactly what a fluffer
well,
is.
there you go.
Well, that's the whole
she
point,
takes
man.
that serious as I'm trying to get in her pants.
You know what?
She's in the wrong business.
Okay, Cabby.
So are you.
All right. No, Cabby.
Well,
now
let's
you're
say,
backpedaling.
Cabby, you probably
Now
were
you're
trying to get their
backpedaling.
pants.
I wasn't. Not at all.
So then why?
Howard,
It's the
I could
furthest
say
thing from my mind.
Howard, I
Where
could
are
say
these
if you
emails?
read the tenor of the. You know
tenor?
what?
I should have brought them with me, but I'm not like you. When I'm coming in here battling high-pitched Eric with email. Yeah, it's a word. Go look it up, moron.
Yeah, I got you, moron.
So, yeah, I know you do.
Wow.
But,
wow.
Moron,
you
your
read
lips.
the tenor of the emails. It's obvious that this dude was making little comments. He's sliding them in there.
Right, so you wrote him. You wrote him.
No. I left it alone.
Right.
I left it alone. I didn't say anything. He called in that morning. The only reason I called in. All right, you know what, Cabby? I started this because I did call you on the air.
Thank you.
I did call you on the air.
Thank you.
And tried to embarrass you, but you warranted it, bro. You warranted it.
How do I warrant it?
Anyway,
Your chick takes her clothes off on the internet.
You know what? A chick takes her clothes off on the internet to make some money, and Cabby says, you know what? She must want me.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
what a
man,
pathetic loser you are, man.
That's
what
me.
if she must
Let me
want
talk
me
to.
to bang.
Let's find out from people in the audience what their reaction is. Rich, go ahead.
Leave Cabby alone. I'll shove a whole six-pack up your ass.
You love Cabby.
He's a slut lover.
Easy.
Those are tasty words.
Wow.
Right. Let's go to Joe. Joe, go ahead.
Oh, these guys are in love. Give them a handful of...
Give them what?
Give them a handful of condoms in a dark room in the studio somewhere. Let them go at it.
Let's go to Renee. Renee, go ahead.
Hi, Howard.
Yes.
Love your show, bro. We hate Cabby. Take him off the air. He's a big bully.
He's bullying the What's Up guy.
Yeah, but he's always bullying everyone.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Ralph. Ralph is on the air.
I don't know about this argument. It does sound like they're in love, but I got to agree with Cabby. That What's Up routine was tired like about 6 months ago.
Thanks, Ralph. Thanks, Ralph. We don't see eye to eye on much.
Cabby's got Ralph agreeing with him. I feel hurt.
Ralph is very hated, just like Cabby.
Exactly.
The two of them commiserate.
We got to stay together, man.
But, I think that woman is right because, like, the guy dug Cabby, and then he was like, oh, yeah, I want to hang out with him, and then he said something, and then he's all hurt and angry at him.
Well, he's trying to pick up his chick.
Wow.
Have you seen her? She's beautiful. But I wasn't trying to pick her up.
Right.
I mean, I give her props, man. That's all I did was give her props. And I'm trying to get in her pants.
Well, you say you want to be a fluffer.
If I want to get in someone's pants, I go a little more further than I want to be your fluffer. Come on, man. Come on. I got style, bro. I have to tell about my hot girl I had
Cabby's
the other night.
father is on. Yes, Cabby.
Cabby? Cabby?
Yes, Dad.
I just wanted to tell you, this is why I abandoned you, son. I knew you would grow up to be a piece of S. I knew you would grow up to be a piece of S.
Yeah,
Right.
I followed in your footsteps, Dad.
So, Dad, you left.
See you later, you big turd.
All right, there's your dad.
Thanks,
Your
Dad.
Your dad called you a big turd. Well, is this going to be settled in some way that I don't know about? Is there going to be some sort of fisticuffs, or are
Why
you guys?
have a box, man?
Well, why don't we set up a boxing match and let you guys kill each other on camera?
a foot race? A foot race. We could do a chair.
What exactly? I've lost. Maybe I'm stupid.
Drunk alcoholic children's fund.
Maybe I'm stupid. I've lost track of the argument. You know how the argument just escalates?
Right.
Is the argument that you feel that Cabby tried to pick up your girlfriend?
Absolutely. I felt that after Cabby and I, had struck up a little, buddy thing going on, and then for him to
He's in love with him.
snake in the back door like that, I just thought it was disrespectful. And Ralph, shut your fag mouth.
Now, wait a second. If I tried to pick up your girl, do you think I would just do it once? Or do you think I keep doing it? I never emailed her again after that.
Cabby,
it didn't mean that much to me.
You emailed her at least 3 times.
Oh, please. Please.
Wow.
At least 3 times.
Why emailing his girl if you're not in love
She
with her?
emailed me, okay? She initiated the contact.
He's jealous.
All right.
He wants you to email him.
Exactly. I
He
understand
wants you to
that.
give him some more style tips.
Right?
Okay, let's go to Kevin. Kevin.
Hey, why don't you guys give out the chick's website so we can all check her out?
Yeah, what is your chick's
What's Little
website?
Whore's website?
No, don't say little whore.
MissBunny.com.
This is the
I
guy's
did it for you.
girlfriend.
Crap.
No, that's right, Cabby.
Gabby, why do you think they call it the Kane Show? You suck, dude.
What did he say?
He said, what do you think they call it, the Kane Show?
Kane's a big star. Yes.
Cabby.
What?
Why don't you get a job that pays you some money so you can quit looking like a leech? I mean, dude, I understand that you're big, fat, and lazy, and you just want to sit on your fat ass and play records all day, but if you're going to do that, don't bug us with your problems, man.
They haven't played records and radio in a long time,
You
my
should be able
friend.
to afford crack, man. Crack is cheap these days.
You know what? I love your fans, Howard.
You do.
That's why I said
One guy he
Oh
loves
yeah,
them.
it was only one.
I
It
bet
was
he's drinking.
only one.
I bet he's drinking
Only
blood piss too,
one.
right?
Howard, I got a question for Cabby because I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
So you're saying that they emailed you with the password and everything, and then you sent this note about the fluffer, and you're saying that his girlfriend emailed you back a bunch of times?
She emailed me back after that, yes.
And what'd she say?
She talked about something that I could go hang out at. There was some convention, the Sexpo over in Jersey or something.
And were you looking at that?
Yeah.
Were you looking at that as a come on or just her being nice?
I looked at her being nice, and I never, ever tried to hit on her. And I'm looking you in the eye, dude. I don't care. She's your girl. I'm not that way. All right, that's happened to me all my life. Every woman I've ever been with slept around on me. That's not my deal. I don't have to go after other guys' stuff. I can find my own.
Wait a second. Didn't you? Wait a second. Hold on. Weren't you hanging out with some married chick?
Not too long ago.
Not too long ago.
Yeah, but you know what? We never, dude. We hung out, so we hung out.
But if you could have banged her, would you have?
No, I wouldn't have.
You know, I've obviously been listening to a different show all these months, and I've obviously been hearing a lot of stuff that I didn't hear, the things that I thought I heard.
Right. All right. Let's go to Cabby's crack pipe is on the air. Go ahead, Cabby's crack pipe.
You got a lot of fans,
Cabby.
Yes.
Cabby, come home. I miss you. Come on, come back. I need you, Cabby.
He loves the way my lips feel on you.
Howard.
Yes.
Listen, could you tell these guys to shut up? I'm going to rehab. I've had enough of this stuff, all right? Come on, Cabby. I miss you.
Thank
all
you.
right, bye-bye.
All right. Well, obviously the war of words is very strong. I know you two can barely look at each other. I know you're upset, Scott. What's
You know
up,
what?
Scott?
All I've ever wanted was for Cabby. You know
To
what?
be like me.
Yeah, that's what I want, Cabby. Broke, fat, and stupid. That's what I want to be like.
Yeah, you're working
That's what
on
I want to
man.
be like.
You'll be that way after this "What's Up" thing dies out.
And what have you
Best
ever?
well.
Hey, Cab, what have you ever had?
You know,
You can make fun of my "What's Up" all you want. What have you ever had, man?
I've had everything I've ever wanted out of life, my friend.
Really?
What's your contribution to
That's pretty sad.
society?
That's
When you go to
pretty
the
sad.
pearly gates, what are you going to tell St. Peter? I said, "What's up?"
What are you going to say if you have to?
You know what?
I love how he sets himself up to walk into this
Okay,
stuff.
I'm walking right into it. You know
Right.
what? You know what I've done?
What was your contribution?
5 years in the 82nd Airborne, bro. I served this country. I jumped into Panama. I fought in the Persian Gulf so slugs like you could drive your car and still have gas, all right? So kiss my ass. That's what I've done. What have you done?
That was
not
a
a damn
contribution.
thing.
That was a contribution.
Oh, that's not a contribution? Oh, okay. So you're slamming all the veterans? Boy, I bet your sponsor likes that. What's up?
It wasn't like you led them, Cabby.
It doesn't matter. I was there. Where was he? He was sitting on his fat ass saying, "What's up?"
He was.
You know what? And you stole that line. You stole it from a video game that came out in '92.
Wait a minute.
So get off.
Wait a minute. I thought we stole it from Martin.
It doesn't matter
Why don't
who
you
you
get the
stole.
sort-
It just doesn't matter who you stole it from.
See, that's what I said to Casey. Cabby just came in to do shtick.
Cabby, what did you actually
He just came in to
Was
do
your
shtick.
stick?
Yeah, that's
No,
shtick,
dude,
Cabby.
5 years in the
That's shtick,
82nd is shtick?
That's you walking around doing all your demonstrative motions and everything. You're just in here to do
Ooh,
shtick.
big
man.
words.
You're in here to get
Come
more
on, give it to
airtime.
me.
That's all. You're in here to get more
Intelligent
airtime. That's all, man.
Oh, what did you come up here for?
You know
You
what?
could have settled this on the phone. 6 to 10, Monday through Friday, the
We'll
game
call you
show.
on your. There you go with
There
the
you go, Steve
radio show
Kingston.
again. Call me at K-Rock. Come to K-Rock. Do everything at K-Rock. Do everything on the mic. Do everything on the cameras, dude. Where's your life? Where's your real life? You know where it is? It's on the email trying to pick up other dudes' chicks. That's where your real life
You
is,
keep resorting
man.
back to that because that's all you have.
Because that's all I know about you, man, you slug.
All right.
Because I didn't go
She's-
any further with you.
I was
past
nice to
that.
her before, but now I'm going to be straight up. She's butt ugly, and you know what? I wouldn't sleep with her with your penis.
Oh,
Then why'd you want to be a fluffer?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It was a joke.
So you can't come at me. So now you got to pick on a defenseless girl who's not even here.
Dude, I used to work in the porn business.
not even here?
Okay, I used to work in the porn business.
So did I,
Fluffer's
Gabby.
a term I knew she would know. I just threw it out there as a joke. If she takes it as me hitting on her, dude, self-esteem issues, okay? You and her.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, you're pathetic, man.
Thanks, man.
All right, let's go to James. Well, the war of
with the big grin on his face.
the war. James obviously couldn't take the heat.
Whatever.
Let's go to
whatever.
John. John,
You know
you're
what?
on the.
Let's do the boxing match. Are you
I'm
scared?
not doing a friggin' boxing
You're
match.
scared.
Why don't we get together after
Man to
the
man,
show?
brother.
That's not
Settle
fair.
it man to man.
Big mouth. I like to crack him in that big mouth. That's
Who do you want to
Who are you
crack?
going to crack?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll do anything. Fly me down and let me box Cabby. Man, I live in Arizona, Cabby. If I lived in New York, I swear
Then
to
how
God.
would we fly you down here,
Well,
sir?
wait a second. This is very important. Cabby's mom is on the phone.
We have to interrupt.
Yes, Cabby's mom.
Yeah, hi. I just wanted to let everybody know I did have an abortion, but he got out of the dumpster somehow. I'm really sorry, everybody. I tried to take care of it.
How many is that now, Cabby? Is that still
I
just
gotta
one?
go.
All right, thank you. Well, let me tell you.
I'm willing to settle it mano a mano, in the ring, or however you want to do it. Let's do it. Let's make something out of it.
Cabby, why don't you and I
are
get together and talk about this after the show?
Are you afraid?
Are you afraid, Cabby?
I'm not afraid.
Are you
Dude,
afraid to get together with
Budweiser's
me?
a huge boxing sponsor, man. Just get in there. They'll put their little Budweiser logo on your crotch and your fat ass, and I'll take you down. So no matter which side you land on,
You still see what's up.
So you know what?
I
I'm
love
glad.
that Gabby's calling somebody else fat.
Yeah, I know. Right? I'm glad that I came in here because you know what, boy, you just played yourself, punk.
All right, Scott, let me ask you something. What about the boxing
What do
match?
you mean?
Is it going to
No,
happen?
I'm not going to have a
It's
boxing
not gonna
match
happen.
on camera. No.
No.
Scared?
But you know what? I would
Girl.
like to get together and talk to Cabby after the show.
See, I think what I'm getting out of this is Scott's more manly than I even thought because what he's saying is, I mean, he's not looking for a fight, but off camera, if he has to have one, that's what it is.
I'm just looking at the arms and neck on Scott.
I know.
No
And
contest.
I would,
Hey, Howard, is Scott the bald fat guy, the What's Up guy?
he ain't so fat. He's muscular.
Yeah, it's more solid than fat.
Wait. I'll step away. I will step away. Let's see him get on the scale. Let's see how fat he is. Because he's not muscly. He's
I'll
fat.
tell you exactly what I am. I'm 245.
I think you're more.
Why don't they both take off their shirts, Howard?
Yeah, we could see those hidden tattoos because I know you want to be like me.
That's all you got, man, is jokes.
all you got. Just
all you got is jokes,
It
punk.
ain't jokes. It's straight.
So what are you saying, Scott? You would meet with him privately and whip his ass
Absolutely.
privately?
No, I'm saying I would meet with Cabby and we'd discuss this matter.
Right.
We'd settle things in
Why
private.
can't we discuss it right here, right now?
Why do you need an audience?
I don't need
Why
an
do you need
audience.
an audience, punk?
I don't need an audience.
Why do you need an
punk.
audience?
Punk.
Why do you need an audience?
I don't-
Why has everything got to be on camera?
Dude, you know what? I'm not on camera.
You know, if this is personal, no.
I'm not on camera when I leave here at 10 o'clock every night.
If this is really personal,
You're the one who
Cabby,
made it personal.
If this is really
See, you're the one who made it
Cabby-
personal.
No. When you start stepping to somebody else's girl, you take things into another realm. So if this is really personal, then you and I can discuss this like men off the air.
That's fine.
Wait. What's up, guys? I'm confused. Like, why are you guys even mad at each other?
Because Cabby
you
hit
sound like
Hey,
wrestlers. I mean,
Ralph,
you really
Ralph,
know?
we're not here to clear up your confusion, okay?
Right.
Yeah, that could be a few hours. How did you try to pick up your girl? He just wrote her an email.
Go brush your teeth, punk.
Oh, shut up, you idiot.
Ralph, you haven't read the email.
Go.
You haven't.
What's it say?
I don't know. I haven't read it either.
We haven't read the mysterious I hit on his girl emails because it's really not that big a
Trying to
deal.
be funny with the guy. The
How
guy's
do you
obviously
know?
in love with him or something.
How do you know that? Why are we even entertaining Ralph?
I don't know.
Why are we
not?
entertaining him?
I don't know.
To annoy you, stupid.
Well, you know, then it's working.
Wasn't Ralph banned from calling
Then
in?
you accomplished
I
that.
thought Ralph had decided he was off us and wasn't calling
He's
it.
like, yeah, there was too much negativity, he told me.
Yeah, he said there's too much negativity.
Yeah, that's why, see?
Yeah. Ralph goes, too much negativity on the show.
That's why I called him stupid.
Unbelievable. Let's go to Dan. Dan, go ahead.
Howard, how you doing?
All right.
Cabby's airborne unit probably pushed him out of the plane because they don't want to listen to him anymore.
That's fine. Thank you, sir.
I cannot believe such a fat, miserable, drug-infested individual is picking on his Budweiser dude.
How am I picking on him? He emails me all this berating.
Cabby, you know what? A year from now, this guy's going to have $500,000 in his pocket for saying what's up, and you're going to be back in rehab eating cheeseburgers.
Howard, can I come on the show and play for $10,000 again?
Yeah, it doesn't matter because you don't get the money anyway. It's all just a big...
You're not kidding. I'm with you on that.
I'll tell you, Tom is steadfast. I saw him out in the hallway.
Wow.
Yeah, he shook my hand and smiled at me and said, you're not getting the money. I wanted to just grab him, rip his arm off, and beat him with it. But he's my boss, so I can't do that.
Right.
That's a good way to get the money.
You'll get a lot of money that way.
Did he lend you $2,000 when you were on the balls of your ass?
Yeah, but I wanted to pay him back. Dude, I wanted fair and square. Did I not?
Yes,
I
you
think
did.
Thank you.
I think you did.
Yeah, you
Thank
did.
you. So I'm not going to get the 10 grand. That's what we're
Yeah.
It's looking that way.
Looks that way.
Oh, man.
Unless you can beat it out of
You
Tom.
don't think you could change his mind?
I thought I could.
Hey, why don't you play the What's Up guy for the money? If he wins, he gets the money, and if you win, you get his money.
Ralph, I got to say goodbye to you.
It's confusing everyone.
Thanks, Howard.
Right. Well, guys, I don't know how you settle this. Obviously, I thought that I could help, but I haven't. It's escalated.
that was your
wrong.
motivation for bringing us in.
I was wrong.
You wanted to help. You
Well,
wanted
I
to
thought
bring
we could
people
have
together,
closure.
didn't you?
I did.
Yes.
I thought we could have closure. Obviously, I am not even able to get you guys together.
You'll never make it in the bush.
You're never going to get better until you admit you have a problem.
Right.
You know what? I've admitted I have a problem. You want to bring my drug problem up? It's out there. I don't
I
care.
didn't say drugs.
What problem do you
I
want?
didn't say drugs,
What?
guilty boy.
What problem?
I didn't say
I think he means your personality.
Whatever. You know? Dude, you know, I'm willing to take care of it like a real man. You know?
What do you think that'll? I mean,
What do you
If
think?
you
Approve?
hit each other, what will that do?
Dude, back in the day, if I tried to pick up your girl, we go mano a mano. If you got a problem with me, we take it outside, right?
Sure.
I ain't scared. Come get some. You know, you talk big, but you sit there with your smug little fat ass, and you don't do anything about, oh, let's talk privately. Whatever, man. Whatever.
I think that's a code word for let's go kick each other's asses with our cameras.
I think talk privately means he'd like to beat you up privately.
That's fine. See, I don't fear that. But when he gets his ass kicked, what happens then?
There's no record of it.
Exactly.
Right.
And then he calls back. There's no record that you got your ass kicked, so Budweiser keeps your watch out for the rest of the year. You know what? It's almost over, man. Ride the train. Invest good. Stocks and bonds, whatever you got to do.
Are we done?
Like you invested?
Are we done?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Cabby, do you think he'd get fired if he got beat up?
Me? Or he would?
He would.
In a public forum?
No,
I don't know that a sponsor would want to keep him, especially a sponsor that's big into the boxing. Old Budweiser is.
It's not whether he got beat up or not. I don't think a sponsor wants to see him fighting and acting.
Right.
Pride.
He's saying he's going to take you out privately and beat your ass.
That's fine. Anytime he's ready.
That's what
I get off at 10 o'clock. I get off at 10 o'clock. I walk down these stairs alone every night. 10 o'clock. We can meet outside. If you're still in town tonight, be it tonight. There you go. There's your opportunity. I'll even let you jump me. Because you know what? That would just give me more reason to kick your ass.
You think if he jumps you could take...
I know I could. I know I could.
Yo, Howard, who do you think would win?
I think Scott would kill him.
Well, Scott, I think, is stronger than him, but Cabby's, nuts.
Cabby's crazy.
Scott, who do you think would win in a fight between you and Cabby? Let's hope it never happens.
I'm not going to expound on a fight between me and Cabby.
It's the fighting with the retard thing.
Right. You're a real man.
I mean, Cabby sits there and says, you don't know me. Do you know me?
Yeah, I do.
Do you know me?
Yeah, I do.
Do you know where I
You're
come
soft.
from? Do you know where I've been?
Doesn't matter.
You know what I've done?
Doesn't matter.
You don't know me, Cabby.
See?
You don't know
call
me either.
You call me out.
We don't know each other.
There
We don't
you go.
know each other.
Teresa, maybe that's the glory of it.
Okay.
Teresa, you're on the air.
Yep.
Hey, Scott, you're showing a lot of class in there. Cabby, I don't know what his problem is, but he's just going off the deep end. It must be his ex-drug-induced state. But, Scott, I really admire you for the class you're showing and trying to get this off the air.
Well, I thank you very much. The only reason I'm here today is because I got like 20 messages on my phone, on my pager. I got from I'm sorry, not from Howard.
Well,
but people were calling me saying that Howard's calling for any Gary,
right.
Casey. And the whole reason that we're on the air is because this punk ambushed me yesterday. He goes, no, ain't no oh stop. No, ain't no oh stop.
Who ambushed you?
You emailed me that stuff.
I emailed it because I was like, check this S out.
Casey ambushed you?
Yeah. Check this S out. This guy is
you want
email.
a piece of him?
No.
Go ahead. Yeah, what did Casey do?
I sent the stuff to Casey. I was like, check this stuff out that Cabby's sending me.
Right.
Can you believe this?
Yes.
So I sent it to him. And also,
just to
have
get
a
more
record of this,
airtime.
because I sent it to him. He walks in, my friends take the show. And then, like, Casey walks in, like, hey, Cabby, you got a feud going with the What's Up guy?
But Scott, this is my job, man.
That's why, you know what? I said to the guys outside at the cameras, like, I can't be mad at Casey.
Right.
We figured
you're emailing it to us. Maybe you want us to know.
I wasn't emailing it to us.
I see.
Casey and I.
Hey, Scott, so who needed the airtime? Who brought up the time?
Hold on.
Not me.
Hold on, Cabby.
Right, you needed the airtime, not me. I didn't bring it to Casey.
Casey was trying to talk to me.
Okay, I understand. Casey, I'm sorry for interrupting you. I didn't bring it up, okay? I didn't go to Casey and say, the What's Up guys harassing me. You know what? You needed the airtime, brother, because you don't get the airtime that I get.
Right.
Radio, New York, 5 nights a week, okay? Yeah. I don't need the airtime.
I don't get that, yeah.
I don't
Just keep opening your mouth and playing yourself.
All right, Dwayne, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
What's up? Yeah, right, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, Cabby, don't waste your time with this bitch, dude. She's a lousy lady.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Yes, John, go ahead. One last phone call, and then we'll wrap this up. This is just too painful.
Yeah, how you doing, Howard?
Yes.
Yeah, Howard's in pain.
I've been listening to Howard, K-Rock, Cabby for a long time, and Cabby, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
A long time ago, you were telling somebody, and you were having an argument that you were in the Navy. Now you're in the Army.
I've never said I was in the Navy. I've never said that.
Are you insinuating Cabby is maybe lying?
Yeah, I was in the Navy. That's why I have paratrooper wings tattooed on my arm, jackass. Never once. Check the tape.
What's really
Before
funny?
you open your mouth, check your information.
You know what's
all right?
really funny,
My DD-214 says United States Army. I've never claimed the Navy.
Okay,
all right.
Cabby, I wouldn't be making it up if I didn't hear it.
Oh, okay, yeah, because everything you hear on the radio, you hear pure.
All right.
You know what, Cabby? You know what, Cabby?
What?
It's really funny. I just called in to ask a question, and you're picking a fight with me. But
I'm not picking a fight. You're saying I know for a fact. Why would I say I was in the Navy? I would never say that.
What do you think? I'm living in a dream world? I listen to the radio.
Would I ever say that? Why would I say that?
You know what it comes down to is, the funny thing is,
what?
You know what I do for a living?
What?
I throw punks out of bars. Oh. And you know what's funny? I'm probably twice the size of you.
That's
fine. You know what? Don't push me too far, because I'll come down there and I'll beat the hell out of you.
Okay. That's fine. Come on down. You know the address. You can find it on the internet. 40 West 57.
He's got to fight every night of the week.
Okay, you're going to be so busy fighting, you don't even know who you're fighting.
If people are so worried that they've got to come beat me up, if that's what their life revolves around, so be it. You know what? I'll walk out and you kick my ass every night. You know what? I'll come back in and I'll be the same loudmouth, whatever I want to be tomorrow. Okay? You don't shut me up. He doesn't shut me up. Whatever. I'm who I am, whether you like it or not. It doesn't matter. It really
well, you know
matter.
what? When I break your jaw, you'll be right in your comments.
There you go. There you go.
Cabby, that would shut you up. All right, listen, Cabby, obviously you're steamed about this.
Yeah, I didn't
Scott
instigate
Brooks.
this whole situation.
Could it
I didn't
be?
even
Wait
bring
a
it up
minute,
to
Cabby.
Casey. Yes.
Cabby, could it be that you're misunderstood?
I'm totally misunderstood.
And it's all right if somebody misunderstands you. And you said, "Yo, dude, it was a misunderstanding. Sorry if I stepped on your toes."
Bigger than that.
I just know Scott is silently looking at Cabby, sizing him up, how he's going to kick his ass.
Yeah, for like 10 minutes now. I care. You can stare me up and down, but, actions speak a lot louder than your silent stare, my friend. Action.
Oh, my boy.
Any day of the week.
Any day of the week. All right.
Your
Okay.
best Howard,
yes.
Just one last thing. The thing that's really funny is I watch people like this every night. They get all beer muscles. They get real big and stuff.
Right.
The
Yeah,
thing
I'm so
is, they
drunk
don't
right now,
really
sir.
live the pain.
Right. It's very
when
painful.
When I throw people like them out the door into a bunch of garbage bags, that's where reality
You
is.
saw that in what movie, sir?
Well, it's true. It's true that people do not realize that when you get your ass beat.
I've had my ass beat. I've been jumping on 12 guys.
I've had my ass beat too, and it's.
I'm glad you experienced this. But you know what's the real crime? How ugly you are. Have a good day.
All right, thank you.
Huge comedy, sir. Thanks.
All right, there's a gentleman who says.
The other thing that I have to question is, which streets did you grow up on?
What street? Minneapolis, baby.
That's a tough
Wow.
Prince, all right?
Wow.
He beat up Prince. Okay,
The
he's
rough
beat up
streets of Minneapolis.
Have you ever been there?
Rough streets of Minneapolis.
Have you ever been there? All right. What?
He shoveled snow.
All right, Cabby, obviously we're not going to settle this. Scott Brooks, who I believe it is not over. What's Up is funny. I do believe that.
That's fine. You're entitled to your opinion.
I like What's Up.
There you
Look,
go.
it's already gotten bigger than anybody ever expected.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the frogs were big for a year, maybe
You can't
two.
put down the fact that it took off.
Frogs.
No, yeah, but the frogs are dead now.
They killed the frogs.
So the frogs, What's Up? Spuds McKenzie. There's the two words I got for you, brother. Spuds McKenzie. You might want to put a black ring around your eye and walk on all fours, because then you... Ruff.
You know what? This would all hurt me if it were coming from somebody who had accomplished something.
Oh, okay. I've never accomplished anything in your eyes, but you know what? Your eyes don't matter to me.
And yours don't matter to me,
So
Kev.
there you go.
So there you go.
My nuts, your chin. It's a date.
The third time. You're so creative and imaginative.
All right. Well, obviously it's not going to work out, Cabby. I think just in the
interest of public safety.
Public safety. Maybe you should leave now.
All right.
And then I'll turn off the microphones, and then Scott can leave.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Cabby.
Back out slowly.
Back out. See, I don't. I'll turn my back on you. You know what? Because if you hit me in the back of the head, you'd break your hand. I'll give you that piece of advice. Don't hit me in the head. Don't hit me in the face, because you'll only hurt yourself.
Officer, he hit me.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
All right. Okay.
That's why you won't box me.
Officer, he hit me.
That's why you won't box me. See, you sit and you talk your little smack, but you can't back it up.
Did you get my number?
Use
it. Use it.
All right. Ronnie's taking Cabby out.
Use the number.
Let's go.
Give me a call. Give me a call, fat boy.
See? He sucks it when I walk away.
Right. I love when guys fight. I do. I have to admit, it's very manly.
Yeah, no. You had us here to help, not to fight, Howard.
No, I tried to help. I thought that
Thought
perhaps
you'd get it out of your system
you
and
guys,
then it would be over.
You know what I really thought would happen? I thought you guys would see the absurdity of this.
Like everybody else.
You know what? He can't even say to me, you know what? I think Robin made,
if he gave
made
you
the
an
best
inch.
point. No, Robin made the best point of all. Yo, dude, it was a misunderstanding.
Right.
But that was never said.
Right.
From day one, it was crying and bitching.
And he's
No,
insulting
from day
you.
one, it was insults. I sent out a mass email. I sent out emails to everybody. I'm self-promoting.
Right.
His name is still on my list. I haven't gone in there and deleted every name.
Right. Right.
He gets it. And the first thing he has to do is why would I want to watch you on Oprah? And the thing that I responded him back with is, why did you even take the time to sit down and type out a response to me? Why don't you just ignore it and move on with your life?
Right.
You know why? Because then he can start this stuff up,
Right.
and then he can get on the Howard Stern show. Because on the Kane show, obviously nobody knows that he's even there.
All right. Well, there you go. Scott, you've said it all.
Howard, how are you?
I'm fine.
That's good.
I just feel bad that you guys didn't work it out.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you. You
I don't care if I don't
You were
work things
brave.
out
You
with
showed up.
Cabby.
You came down here. You heard that Cabby was looking for you.
I was asleep yesterday morning, and I turned off everything when I was asleep. I woke up, had all these messages. I told Casey I was just going to show up here today. We're in New York. We're taping new commercials. There's going to be a new one for the Super Bowl, the whole 9.
Right.
And so I was just going to show up at the studio and say, hey, I hear you guys are trying to get in touch with me. What's going on?
Right.
I'd have waited for Cabby to show up.
Right.
You know,
No, I could see that you did not back away. I could see that.
That's all.
Cabby, he's shooting a new commercial for the Super Bowl.
Right.
Several.
Scott Brooks, what's up, guy? Anything you want to plug? Websites, girlfriend's website, anything?
Well, you got the plug for www.missbunny.com.
All right.
If you guys want to check me out, I got a Yahoo fan club, Scott Martin Brooks.
Okay.
You know, and that's it. That's all I want to plug. Say hi to all my friends back in Philly, Dwayne.
Right. And Crazy Cabby, of course, is on the Kane Show every night from 6 to 10.
I'd like to give a shout out to Crazy Cabby because, you know, he's a fat bastard.
All right, there you go. And we'll be back right after these words.